revamped.
But did we really? Whisper hasn't changed much.
I sure as hell have.
Whisper's still a robot.
Wait a minute.
Okay.
There's a new name on this list.
No.
I spy someone newish.
What you talking about? Wait, who the hell is Robert K?
Don't worry. All will be explained in due time.
Tell me not to-
Motherfucker, did you bring in someone?
He called him the big guys. He's like, I can't kill these assholes. Time to bring in someone who can.
Also, did we sleep after getting our stuff from Tom?
I assume we had to sleep at some point. That like if like you said it was 50 miles away, there's no way we just walked through all of this. Walk 50 miles in one day.
Y'all slept.
Look. So how many days does it take us to get there?
It takes you at least 2 to 3 days.
I will have been
Enough time
reading
to
my
get all our hit die back.
Yeah, I will have been reading my book while these idiots sleep. Oh no. Ab is awakening. Hell?
Another one bites the dust?
Yeah, so I'm like, Ignis, what are you playing?
Never heard of Queen?
Yo, I know I've heard of it, but why were you just randomly playing Another One Bites the Dust? I thought I was not looking at the chat, so I'm like, my God, Toki had this plan.
Yeah, I thought I thought that too. I thought it was coming from the game.
I thought too, this was a big announcement of some kind. Holy shit, there's a person in chat.
We'll have to fight to the death to see which one loses their character and has to reroll.
Oh my God! Also, Toki, I'll be reading the book of
whatever you bought.
Because I bought one for wisdom and one for dexterity. I read it. Did it. Heard it. We've been reading the book till we get there,
right.
And we had to fight. Doesn't need to sleep in this mother.
The fuck? Skype?
I don't know what is going on anymore.
There's so many noises.
I just got transported back to 2008.
I don't know if I would have had enough time to finish the book before we got there.
Since you're a robot and you don't need to sleep?
Yeah, with a dedicated 12 hours while y'all are sleeping and however many we're walking.
Alright, it takes 72 hours to read it fully, I think.
So I've got 12 of those. I've got at least somewhere between 12 and 16. So I assume I can read and walk at the same time. I just got to stay in the general vicinity of you people.
Said it was 2 days, so you probably have at least 24 hours done.
Yeah, so I've got a solid, and it takes a month. So yeah, I'm solidly in there.
Oh Hello? Hello? Toki, did you mean to call me? Toki.
Depends. You want to run away with stealth, I wouldn't hold it against you.
Like the only
Toki,
two
I
people
don't
who
know if you
survived
meant
it.
to call me, but I don't know. You didn't say anything.
He accidentally called you. Like, and you just like
called
left
you.
the chat.
Rob, can you hear me?
Rob's not in here.
No, but I called him on my
I think he's
computer.
called him on Skype.
Uh,
He meant to call on Skype, so he can have secret meetings against us. Brought Rob in for the whole thing, killing us.
You can hear me now?
so I'm really confused. He's in Discord, so why does he need Skype to call?
Discord. Hear his plans. Maybe he's the enemy.
Remember that joke we made a couple weeks back about two separate sessions of players that are going to fight each other?
I know, right?
Oh yeah, that's what's about to happen. I forgot all about that. We made that joke, and it's coming true. I'm scared, guys. Dead.
Honestly,
Dead
so
man.
am I. We're fighting potentially a god at 14.
I mean, that feels like the least. At this point, that's not even the worst of what we've done.
Hey, there
Don't
it
we
is.
have a weapon that kills gods?
There you go. You're in here now.
Hello?
I mean, maybe Rave's sword. That's the only. I feel like his sword
No, the
probably.
key counts as a god-killing weapon, apparently.
With the one Whisper just has for no reason.
Rob, you good now?
Good.
All right.
I'm gonna die.
So as you are, as you guys walk up on this, y'all are on the page, right? Y'all see the big ass castle, right?
in the mountain? Yes.
Yep.
This is sitting in front of the mountain with the big red light on it.
At this point, Whisper wonders why he's still with you people. He's playing time. No one would have known.
You're in a foreign
For-
dimension. That's a good enough reason.
For your
I mean,
perspective,
in
this
general.
whole place has been nothing but a wasteland. There's been bones and undead everywhere. But you get here, you can see people walking around like nothing is happening.
Wasteland, I meant in general. Why did he agree?
Oh,
Ran away a long time ago. Just be like, you know what?
so do y'all enter this castle?
I mean, the smart money says no.
I mean, you can go back the way you came, back to wherever and how to get through that giant barrier that's back there.
I mean, we could have asked Tom to take us somewhere. Let's be real.
How?
It's bad.
Toki, here's
Yeah.
a weird DM question. Why would I have the ability to do cold damage? Oh wait, never mind. I remember.
Don't make me hurt you.
Sorry.
All right.
I'm assuming it has something to do with your vestige.
Oh, someone dropped.
Someone's Guardian rings.
But who?
Did Ghost leave?
I see Jaws, I see Rave, I see Henry, I see Ignis, and I see who dropped.
No, not Rob. Who the hell dropped?
I'm here.
Oh, it was Rhythm. Rhythm dropped. It got paused.
Oh.
No, I'm not talking about in chat. I meant like in Roll20. I could have sworn it was in our square there.
Oh, that was me.
Oh, so it was Ignis, the obvious insider.
Oh,
my
sweet Jesus, Toki. You want us to traverse this?
Shit.
He's not gonna have to go far. Trust me.
That's a lot of rooms.
So when y'all walk up into the castle, y'all are met by, and I will let Rob introduce
Stealth?
himself.
Can I stealth?
Right. I am Speaker Darius. What brings you to our...
I say, Darius, I don't know how the fuck we got here.
Dude, we stepped through apparently a portal and then we ended up here. Pay attention, guys.
You know, my memory is not what it used to be.
Oh,
All this fucking teleportation ain't good for the man.
full of portals.
I told them that, but they don't listen.
Speaker Darius is the leader of this ipso facto castle that's in the middle of this wasteland.
The castle that's... Are we on... Is this a stop on the way to the giant volcano?
This is right at the base of the giant volcano.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, common sense tells us this dude might be the enemy, but he's being real nice right now.
His name is Speaker Darius.
Like, last person we killed was called Silent Gabriel. Well, if we're going by that logic, the last person we fought was named Silent, so clearly he's got a leg up on that dude.
Who do you speak for exactly?
Castle.
What's the name of this castle?
It's just
Is
called
it-
a castle.
Oh, I thought they all had names.
Castle.
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 We'll move y'all a little more forward down this corridor. But as y'all walked in, y'all seen all these guards and these
It's
people.
gonna be fun. This is
All
gonna
these
be fun.
people. Just there's a line going up the mountain, but you can't see where it ends, and you see that big red light on the top of the hill.
Alright, who the frick is this Carmen Sandiego hat motherfucker? And who's
I-
T-Hawk?
It's coming, San Diego. Oh snap. So Whisper go. So what is it exactly that you do in this here castle at the base of nowhere?
Potentially active volcano.
There's no potential about it. This volcano's active.
They're studying the volcano.
For all intents and purposes,
I can see now. Come, you must be wary. We will find you.
Ooh,
A rest.
I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it. Okay, he set me up.
He's gonna get us killed.
I was so gonna say, it's like, he must be worried. No, I'm Whisper. The urge to do it. Oof.
That's Clarice. And there is Regina.
Holy
To
shit!
you,
the freaking people showed up.
To you, Rob, they have the same markings as you do.
What? We have markings?
No, you don't have markings. But I will show the entire party what it kind of looks like if this will
Barcode.
open up.
Serial
So
number.
you
I
said
believe
they
he's
have
referring
markings.
to the Raven Guild tattoo.
Oh, you mean the Raven Splitter? Get it right, Ray. Jesus. 5 times. Get it right. I'll hit.
Oh, they have
Face
body
hold.
tattoos. They're definitely not level 20 monks.
Okay, those are some badass tattoos, though.
I
Those
say
are
we
the
don't fight
markings
these guys.
that
A turtle and a peacock.
Turtle,
Dealing with them.
peacock, tiger, I think.
With some weird version of the Power Rangers, guys. This is not going to end well for us.
I mean, two of your characters have these markings on them.
Yes, what?
Wait, who does?
Assuming
Clarice
Ignis
and Regina.
who the hell is
The
Clarice and
Raven
who the
Splinter
hell is...
girls that were sent to keep an eye on us.
They're not with us now, though, are they?
If they were, I'm wondering where the hell they were in that last fight.
Laughing at us like they usually do.
You know, you kind of just left them on the boat.
Technically, we didn't. We all flew away. Know better, and they didn't fly with, and they just kind of tell. We didn't leave on the board, on the boat.
Good.
They like dimension doored or something.
Good,
Essentially,
John.
while we were fighting.
Also,
Well,
the Iron
Rob.
Protector.
I don't know what that means.
He's talking about the Steel Predator. It's
Yes.
like kind of it's hunting right now on where we left it because we went through the portal without it.
We were flying away. We should have just gone through the portal.
So, Rob, you see that they have the same markings that you were born with. So that makes you kind of suspicious why they are here. And then it all starts to click what you've been told about the group that's been foiling your plans.
Oh shit! I knew it.
Oh boy.
I fucking knew it.
This is
Wait,
that
what?
Strahd thing where you walk in and talk to the main guy. Prologue complete.
Motherfucker, we've been dealing with the prologue this whole time. Ugh.
Disable tooltips.
And then, Rob, when you focus, you can see that the one that's standing off to the right of you has something that's emanating a strong power in his back pocket and his bag.
Hiding. I said I wanted to hide.
He's talking
Well,
about
you're
other
still glowing for some reason, and you have no idea.
Oh,
You can't
okay.
see it. He can.
Fuck. When it comes to giving me information, I'm just throwing that out there.
Let's go off to Peru.
I've got 2 guys on speed dial, and neither of them are being real helpful right about now. This phone a friend thing isn't working out for me.
So, Rob, you finally come face to face with the hooligans that have been foiling your plots for the past year and a half.
At best, I am a ne'er-do-well.
Did we actually just walk into some guy's house?
Bloody palace.
How much more do we have to say, man?
Why am I in the front?
That's your prerogative.
Talking to him. That's on you, man.
Yeah, I think the front and the middle need to be swapped right there.
Come.
I think the most charismatic has to be in front.
I guess.
I believe that would be your guy that's hiding and glowing at the same time.
Let me ask you, what is exactly your plan and your problem with us in particular?
Anything. I think he's just kind of staring at us very angrily at this point.
He said
You guys
told us to go with him.
don't know that he's one of the bad guys.
The minute he says,
man.
wait, we don't know that he knows that we're the ones foiling his plans. That's all DM
You
talk.
said we don't know that he's the bad guy. I'm pretty sure Whisper is pretty suspicious. Hey, you're at the base of a mountain that I just saw had the crawling king, who's apparently called Orcus here. I'm pretty suspicious of him too.
Well, obviously, we would pretty much get curb stomped if we tried anything. So I think we should just, at least for now, follow his suggestion of going with.
We don't have a choice in this matter.
That's what I'm saying.
Ugly, so if it's got to get ugly, it's got to get ugly, man.
It's not a matter of when anymore, or if anymore. It's a matter of when. We should just. I guess I don't know if he wants to show us around or take us somewhere specific, but.
Yes. What you're suggesting is we get James Bonded.
I'm suggesting that we observe as
because I'm just messing with you, but it sounds like you're suggesting that we get taken in by the Bond villain, hear his evil plan, and then escape somehow.
Yeah. Well, some of us might.
Some of us might. Some of us might be re-rolling new characters in the morning.
Oh, joke's on you. I might.
How you guys feel about a dwarf druid? You know.
Oh boy.
So which of these rooms is a good sized dining room?
F5 and F12 are dining rooms.
I think at this point we're just waiting.
F5.
Yeah, at this point I think we're just waiting on him to say something. I'm pretty sure he's just seething with rage right now. Sitting there staring at him.
He's trying to stop yawning, but
oh, that's even worse sound. It's like whenever you get into a boss fight and they start to walk toward you.
So he's leading y'all to the dining hall on the left side of the castle.
You know what? Henry is gonna whisper as they walk and say, and just sort of as the dining room comes into view, he's gonna whisper and say, anybody else find it sketchy that we have some vampires to deal with and we're being led into a dining room here?
I find it sketchy that we're trying to deal that we're dealing with the freaking Crawling King being resurrected over here, and we're currently following people who are at the base of the mountain that he's being resurrected in.
Hey, Whisper, you think they'll have turkey in here? Famous last words.
Rob, you're Darius, you're currently watching this group of people walk very slow and cautiously through the castle. Also, as y'all are walking through the castle, y'all see guards posted almost at every door, and there are people that look like they're from Tal'dorie in very significant, like, pretty robes. They're all carrying books or something, and they're obviously studying something here.
You're gonna have to kill I whispered to Henry, we're gonna have to kill so many people to get out of here alive.
Y'all notice Rob is waiting for y'all in the dining room. The guy that drove you here on the ship is just casually following the mail.
Well, look here, man. That's not helpful. Oh, the Raven Splitters aren't scared. Of course not. They're freaking insane. Get off me, Henry. What the hell? Now is not the time.
I just imagine it's like it happens every time. It's like Samson trying to sneak. Just bumping into each other, rolling.
So, Rob, they all file into the caf except for the Dragonborn, who is standing by a pillar for some odd reason.
Admiring the structure.
Doorway is blocked.
I mean, is there even any room in here right now? Like, I don't know where to go.
Put
This
yourself
map is
at
not
the
to
edge of the
scale.
room.
Yeah. It's kind of hard to fit all
This
the
map was
tokens in.
meant to be printed out on a table.
It was.
I'm actually okay with this. Right now, it's like Whisper's hiding behind a giant.
So clearly, no
person.
fight can happen here.
I mean, you could zoom in, but it would the resolution. It would be so blurry and pixelated at that point that it would be like 1 pixel is 5 feet.
Yeah, you can't make the pictures any smaller than they are.
I will talk to an individual and basically instruct them to bring some light food, friends. We've got wine,
Oh my god! Oh my god!
bread
Did
and
you
white.
like anything to drink? We've got milk, spiders. No, I wasn't. He was already pouring him a brimming glass of spiders.
No, but the person that Darius talks to bows, and then he leaves, and then suddenly a bunch of people pour into the room, setting up small dishes of cheese and little meats here, spiced rum, mead, and then a couple of them take up position next to the doors. They're just in servant outfits, and then the rest leave out of the door. Do you sit at his table?
Yeah, why not? I'm hungry.
Yep.
Whisper will sit at furthest end.
If we're gonna die, might as well die with full stomachs.
That's what I'm saying.
That's the spirit, guys. If you're gonna die, die on a full stomach.
No, that's worse. That means when the bowels come out, you'll have everything.
Yeah,
Hey,
that's the point. Make them have to clean up, make a mess for
It's
them.
like whenever you get killed while you're about to throw a grenade in a game, and then you see a little post-mortem medal pop up. That feeling you get, it's the same deal here.
You may have killed me, but you will be cleaning up my shit for days.
You don't shit. You realize that, right?
It has to come
Plan
out
is
somehow.
forfeit.
Food has to come out some way. You don't know.
I imagine that his magical processes turn it into oil so he doesn't rust.
No, it's not. Well, that makes sense. But I'm not a robot. I'm freaking just made of metal and wood.
Should I look up the definition of automaton, sir?
It's weird, man. Because Warforged don't.
Android.
Yeah, let's pull up
Man.
DBZ. Let's call the cyborgs androids.
Not a cyborg, is he?
In DBZ, they are.
I'm literally no. They are cyborgs. They're called androids. It's weird.
Technically, only two.
Android 16 is in fact an android.
16
16
and
is
19
an android.
are androids. Jiro, 17 and 18 were human.
So they're cyborg.
Everything else was
13, I'm pretty sure. Was
Losing track.
Come on,
correct.
let's get
I am
this
android.
red wedding off right.
That's what I'm saying. So you can play
So
Reigns
Darius,
against
you
me.
see them all take up positions at the table, sitting themselves in accordance to how they like to sit. Whisper nowhere near Rave. Rave nowhere near Whisper. Vita
About
next to Ignis. Ignis nowhere near the puny cowardly Whisper.
Man,
And
Wait,
the girls next to
that
each
crab's
other.
getting
Henry
old.
somewhere next to the girls, and Goss
oh,
wherever Goss fits in.
Whisper is not a coward. Up close damage than most of the people in this goddamn room. Girlfriend and Henry.
Henry does more damage than anybody. What are you talking about?
I said more up close damage.
To be fair, I think the most up close damage I've done so far was 1 point at a time. But trying to like crack people in the back of the head when they run away.
And they're currently mingling around, eating cheese and meats, drinking some of
I'm
the.
not eating anything. Screw you.
Who's not eating what?
Thing.
I will partake
Whisper
of your food.
is obviously not eating anything, but you know why.
Well, he can eat. He just does not want to eat. Hungry.
Ray
Was
will
Whisper
have drink and food.
the mechanical item person?
You do not see.
Call me an item.
You do not see his steed with him at this moment.
Did you just assume his race?
Did you just assume his race and gender?
Ooh, I'm gonna enjoy killing this guy. Is this the item? How dare you?
No, but you can tell by the glow of his bag that he has it on him.
Wait, hold up. He can see the key through the bag of holding?
He can see the bag of holding is glowing, yes.
Wow,
Can he
that's
see
some
that when it's on
bullshit.
a different plane, isn't it?
Yeah.
Everything's on a different plane.
I mean, the two girls behind you can see it too. They just hadn't said anything about it.
And I would
That
assume
would
they'd
have
be able to see
been
the
really
bag. They
useful
would know
to
the
know.
bag of holding. I assume they know the bag of holding is magical. He would know that, but how would he know the key is inside when the key's on a different plane?
The bag of holding is still attached to this plane. Just
No, it's not.
because it closed.
It's attached to the other plane, remember? Technically, it's attached to the other plane. We just brought it to a different plane.
Dimensional hopping hurts.
Plus, regardless, we all know they can't use the key. Because I asked the question, and it's like...
Yeah, they can't use the key here, but you don't know if he has a key of his own for anything. He probably don't have a... He probably does. Yeah, he doesn't know what the key looks like. That's the only reason he probably hasn't just like bodied you and taken your bag yet.
And
right,
he can't
pull
body
it out
me.
if he doesn't know what it is.
And let's be real, he can't body me. I'm strong. I think I'm stronger than Ignis at this point.
No, you're not.
I think you and Ignis have tying strength scores.
Oh, Ignis, you have a 26?
I got a 29.
He has a 29.
Shit, damn.
You have a 29.
And a 27 armor class.
He has a
29.
That's what happens when you get giant stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got the belt of giant strength.
But didn't that's still only boosted up like how much?
Yeah,
Depends on the
it'll
variety.
boost it.
Yeah,
he got the legendary
Okay,
one.
I got you because I know at one point we were like even in strength. It's like all of a sudden he's like, I am now God. What?
So Rob, you see them all just sitting there. Whisper is not eating. His companion is nowhere to be seen. But you can guess that if anything does pop off, that it might show up. It might be 2 or 3 hours late. You don't know. You don't know what he knows.
I'm just asking because how would you assume it's? You're assuming he knows it's me. I'm not in constant form.
Oh no, he has information that you might not think he has.
I think we've been had. I think somebody in this group is a spy.
I assume it's Rave. I immediately assume it's Rave.
I'm going to observe the group. I'm drinking from a goblet. A little bit of cheese.
It's a really sad thing. Whisper likes Ignis.
Occasionally I nod to somebody.
Is this somebody in the group or is it like a servant?
I'll just catch somebody's eye and just...
You know, like, you know how all badass fights start, you know, the one really powerful dude is just like, and everybody else
Since
is
this
just
is
sweating at
obviously
the
a
table.
trap, can I, like, make sure it's known that I'm prepared to spring to action? at a moment's
I feel
notice.
like at this point,
I feel like everybody's already made it to the point that they are ready to fuck shit up at any moment in time.
it's just kind of a stalemate between like who's gonna make the first move. It's like
Henry's just.
How does the food taste?
He's going to that.
The food is excellent. It for just cheeses and meats that had come out of their diner just because what they had. It is exquisite. There's no fat. The meats are tender and delicious, and the cheeses are nice and not hard. And the drinks are fresh and cold. And you have no idea how they get this food this well done.
black magic.
My compliments to the chef. This is quite
It's necromancy.
Do you mind telling us how you've come across this?
Human flesh.
My chef is a food preparation, and we have somebody whose sole job it is to keep cold.
Okay, is it just me or is he cutting out every couple words?
I hear him just fine.
I believe it's you. You might need to restart your Discord.
All
I
right,
heard him
hold on.
cut off a couple of times just now too.
It reminds me of that.
The kitchen is F9A.
Sure, I'd love to come and see the kitchen.
I know what this reminds me of now. It's hilarious. This reminds me of freaking Star Wars, where they're all just sitting in and having a nice dinner with Lord Vader,
Yeah.
and it's just awkward as all get out.
A robot chicken version.
Even the original
A lot
version,
of torturing to do.
even the original version, it's just so awkward.
Oh shit! Hey, there's
Wait a minute.
the dude.
Wait a minute.
Victor comes into the room as a servant came to get him. Did somebody want a tour of the kitchen?
Oh
Oh
boy.
fuck!
Who's that guy again?
That's the fucker we're here to
They were
find.
very pleased with the food.
It's like the storm god or something, magic man.
So either the storm guy is just there, or the storm guy's the chef. Which, if he's the chef, that's
I think
hilarious.
The implication here is that
He
he's
is the chef.
That is hilarious.
That's why his foods are so delicate and moist, because he
cold
has
touch.
control of the weather.
Oh my God.
That's perfect.
He grows his own fruits and vegetables. His livestock is very, very well fed.
Oh, yeah, how do the Raven Splinter checks deal with this new information of our target just walking in this room?
They're too busy drinking, they're literally playing a drinking game right
I
now.
thought they were professionals, for fuck's sake.
You get a glare from
You didn't
both.
ask professional what?
They were sent to keep an eye on us to make sure we didn't fuck this up.
He's right, you know.
Here's my question: who is Whisper sitting next to?
I believe Whisper is sitting next to Henry and Clarice.
Whisper leans over to Henry and whispers, "Are you seriously telling me that we were sent to go kill a cook?"
Hey, it's the best way to recruit people for cults. Just have a very fancy dinner.
Henry's gonna look down at all the food and finish up another bite, and he's gonna look up and take this in. He's gonna lean back to Whisper and say, "Well, maybe we shouldn't make any rash decisions."
Oh my God!
God damn it, Henry.
Would Goss know that this is the target? I can't remember.
We've all seen a picture of this guy at this point, right?
Yeah,
I believe.
you've all been described to how Viktor Reznikov looks.
Oh, he's Russian. That makes it even better.
Fucking Ruskies. Anyway.
Wow.
Well, I mean, maybe not right now. Maybe some other time we can take a look at how you make your food.
I will be in the kitchen if anybody needs me. And he kind of just floats off back down the hallway.
That's good to know.
So now you're back in this intense kind of staring match with this one weirdly buff guy. You notice that Darius is darker skinned with a big X on his forehead.
Say that, but he looks familiar to you guys. Like you feel like you've seen him somewhere important before.
Can I make a history check?
Yeah, I was gonna say we're gonna have to roll history.
You can. Rob, which character is this? Is this the one from Tal'dorie or this one from Forgotten Realms?
You were right. This is a crossover. Nothing.
I think.
Tal'dorie? Yeah. Let me see who's got the mojo. Whisper, you feel like something's burning in your head and you can't figure out why.
Man, that's not a natural 1. It's just a 2 with a -2.
So effectively a 0. It's
still
worse
not a
than
natural,
a natural 1.
It is not
Gauze
a
got a
natural
17.
1. That'd be a
so
-2.
No.
Guys, you've seen this. You place this man's face, and it's just like he has a seat on the Tal'dorie Council.
Oh shit!
Son of a whore! Really?
You know this guy is very wealthy, and he has a bunch of things at his disposal. He's even sent a whole brigade to eliminate one of your stash houses before.
Oh fuck!
We definitely know Gauze.
This just got real.
Gauze is just gonna like look down and play with his food and slowly sip awkwardly and just not make eye contact.
Yeah. Do not make eye contact.
So
Who's the other guy?
Guys all of a sudden start acting very awkwardly as y'all see the realization on Gauze's face that Gauze knows who this is.
Henry just gonna kind of dart his eyes between Goss and the rest of the party, and then he's gonna kind of lean over to Whisper and say, "Hey, what's the deal?"
Asking me?
So, what do we owe our gracious host for this meal and letting us in?
If he says our lives, he leans over to Henry and goes, "If he says our lives, I'm out of here."
No, that's like an old way of speaking. What we owe is more like, why is this happening? Rather than do we owe you our bones.
Whisper's like 6.
No, I'm explaining to you.
I said this in Whisper. That's Whisper leaned over to Henry and said, "If he says our lives, I'm out of here."
Hospitality, of course. You are travelers. You have come to...
Rob, you cut out there.
No.
You cut
I'm just letting them know that it's hospitality that...
All right, so now Whisper's just gonna be like, I'm gonna wait that one out. I'm gonna wait that one out.
Who's the other guy, Togi?
Give Whisper advantage on that.
That is the captain. There's a guy that you blew up his ship, and he's just waiting for y'all to pay for a new ship.
Blow up his ship? The Kraken did. That's not on us.
Nah, it's on the Raven Splinters for hiring him.
Technically, if anyone damaged the ship, it was the kid who decided, "I'm going to summon a meteor strike."
who is obviously not with you right now.
Is it
That's
kind of
very
angry?
odd, actually.
I think we've been betrayed, boys.
No, Salem just teleported back home.
We're about to go.
Yeah,
full on
I think we've been betrayed, boys.
We're about to go full on prequels. You brought him
Splitter's
here
evil.
to kill me.
So,
my point of view, the
Rob, you can ask them any questions you like. They do not know as much as you, especially about the markings on the two females.
I swear to Christ, if you made the Raven Splitters evil, I'm kicking your ass.
Brings you here. You seem to be.
Oh.
At
I
that
don't know.
question,
1 minute
Henry
we're
just takes like life-threatening bites of food. Like he'd rather choke to death. He'll let somebody else answer the question. He's trying to look busy.
Whisper's just gonna.
You recognize my chef badly. Has he wronged you in some way?
I don't know about wronged us, but I know we got here because we came out of a freaking portal after talking to what I can only assume is a god.
Odd. I'm impressed.
I've met many gods. Well, met is a word. Yes.
Keep fluffing yourself up there, buddy.
Shut up, mister. I'm talking to an evil sword. Thought.
Did you just call him a thought?
Yeah, that's what I thought. Because he said you keep pumping yourself and said, hey, and so Whisper replied, "Hey, shut up, mister. I talk to an evil sword."
Technically, I'm not evil.
Who's saying?
Do I hear that?
You hear Henry's gun.
It's still there!
What? Wait, what?
He made your gun out of my sword, which means you're connected to the freaking Prince of Hell of Pleasure.
Correct. That's completely correct. Oh.
Good luck with that.
Right. I apologize. Was more slight towards Raven than you. I have no problems with you at all. His gun. Apparently.
To whom are you talking to? Who is this?
Oh no, Rob, you can hear as you hear the voice, but you can see the magic radiating off of Henry as it grows stronger, and it's you can tell the voice is coming from him.
I'm just saying.
Introduce me to your companion.
Weapon.
Like, I lean over to Henry. Yeah, does he get a new name now that he's a new weapon, or is it still the old name that I can't pronounce?
Technically, it's the guy, not the name of the weapon now.
Yeah. Wait, what did Rob say there?
He asked you to be introduced to the disembodied voice.
Henry just kind of holds his hands up and says, not to throw anybody under the, I guess, in these terms, not to throw anybody under the wagon here, but I think my buddies might know more than myself. I'm still new to magic. It was given to me as a gift.
Also, to be real,
He'll
to
do
be
the smartest thing
real,
he can do.
100% real. I still don't know how he can figure out what part of Whisper had the key. Seeing as Whisper is made of magic, he has like thousands of magical items on him. He is just magic incarnate right now.
I mean, there are a total of 2 items that glow to the extent of a god's power on you, though.
I mean, yeah, I get. Well, depends on what those items are, because if you're including the helmet.
Yeah, I included the helm.
Yeah, that makes sense then. It's like he's wearing a hat. No.
So how
Yeah,
do you pronounce
so-
this guy's
so-
name again? Grazict?
Something like that.
Oh no, the weapon is sentient on its own.
Oh.
So
we
yeah,
got
so
rid of the devil.
so now Whisper's gonna go. You never asked what its name was.
To be
Okay,
fair, no one asked what its name was.
Didn't think
Alright,
it would still
hey.
be able to talk.
I mean, are you
Hey,
asking?
I didn't even know
are
you
you
were real
asking
until
to see the weapon? Is that?
I'm just asking to be introduced to the sentience.
Yeah. Well,
Sentient.
I've not been introduced myself, so
Give us have. It's just like one day Ray's store started talking like Ray. What the hell?
this is Henry's final scene right here. I can already tell he's gonna
The
stand up.
traveler calls me the shape changer's dream. So I guess you can call me the shape changer's dream.
Oh, that's right. She did
Freaking
change her name.
shape changer's dream.
That's right. Tom did change her name, didn't he?
At least it's not connected to that asshole anymore.
Well, that's a
See?
fancy name.
All I got is something called Dragon's Fang.
You got dragon slaying arrows.
No, I was talking. I was referring. I mean, as far as names, I was referring to his acid sword.
Oh,
And do you enjoy the company of your companion?
Okay, now that sounds like fucking. Now that sounds like a threat.
to be honest, I just met him 2 days ago.
And he's already better than Rave. Am I right?
I don't know who Rave is.
The dude who had you when you were a great sword, he kept dropping you. Just throwing it out there.
I have
Nope.
no memory of that.
Good.
Oh God,
because-
your memory's going.
Yeah, he didn't exist before now. Remember? Before he was just a mouthpiece for freaking Prince of Hell. So now he's actually free to think and talk for himself.
Oh, he's sentient now. Jesus, that's
It's a good thing he doesn't have any memories of that asshole.
Well,
So-
Henry kind of gestures toward the self-proclaimed speaker and says, "Well, there's your answer. We're still not quite introduced ourselves. Guess we haven't formed our opinions."
Understandable.
I'm sitting there thinking in my.
You let
Go ahead.
rest. Take a bath, perhaps.
That sounded a little bit rapey.
That sounded like the most weirdest threat. Would you like to rest? Maybe take a
Ignis,
bath.
what are you inciting?
I said that a while ago, but I wanted to see how this guy is he lying to us or not about being hospitable or something.
No, he's being very hospitable. He's offered you room and board.
At what cost?
We're all suspicious with each other. This is like awkward family dinner ever.
We appreciate.
We know he
your-
wants to kill us.
He hasn't specified a cost for staying here. He just said it's all part of the hospitality. I mean, come on, you did just fight through like what 100 zombies to get here.
100
Yeah,
zombies.
that's-
We should level up from that.
I mean, to be fair, Tom took most of them out with a sneeze, so it wasn't really.
And told the dead.
Oh, Henry's just going to look around and gauge the rest of the party's reactions, what they think about the idea.
Yeah.
We really need to get to the top of this stupid volcano before that thing gets through.
And immediately Whisper goes, "Oh my fucking god!"
Yo, so do you know anything was going on with that volcano? We wanted to check it out. Really not sure about it.
Yeah.
Well, it's semi-active, but if you would like to...
Hey, it's the Bard. What's she doing here?
Oh God, it's you guys.
Oh, Whisper just goes, "No, this day literally could not get worse."
That's the worst version of me.
How in the hell did you end up here?
Please go away.
I have several jobs, not just the one that I work for. What's her face?
We're on
Is
a
one of the
different
jobs-
plane of reality.
I know. I was here when you got here.
She was?
Is one of the jobs tormented? Yeah, she was. I'm not too sure about that one.
I don't remember her going through the portal with us.
I'm pretty sure she did. I'm pretty sure that was the day somebody was missing.
I can't say. The last time I remember her being with us was when we when we went to rescue Rave, and then I don't remember her being with the party after that. But
It was so long ago.
Whisper's just outwardly complaining.
But she sighs and she brings the mail a couple of notes before she flips off Whisper and goes back to her business.
Flips her off.
She left the room before he could retaliate.
Whisper goes, "Where is she going? Can I go? I need to go have a conversation with her."
Does not seem like that would be a charitable conversation.
Okay, conversation isn't the right word. Conversation isn't the right word. You got me. I want to go curse her out a couple times.
Feeling is mutual.
Yes.
Anyway, to get to the top of the mountain is a bit of a hike.
How big of a hike?
The time you would arrive after dark.
I mean,
You said semi-active.
Yeah, there's a big glow. There's a big red glow up there.
Right. When do you know when the last time it was active fully? Has it recently had any disturbances?
It has been getting more active of late. Yes.
Is it, is there like doors up there and shit? I mean, that you can get inside?
To the top, it is open at the top. You can go down inside if you wish. I would expect you to have. Very hot
What was that?
inside.
She said, "I would expect you to have the right equipment. It is very hot."
Oh yeah, that's not a problem for me. Yeah, I like the heat.
Really up to you. If you wish to start up tonight, give you a couple of guides and.
Whisper is reading.
Oh yeah, that would be nice. I think we'd like to take a look, and if you could, have some people, help us out. That'd be very nice.
The aides and instruct them to get Daryl to come up the hill.
Is it possible if the cook could come as well? I'd like to ask him some questions,
Oh, busy. If you wish to spend some time talking to him, please. It'll take us maybe half an hour to get our.
Everyone okay with that?
Sure.
I have no problems.
Where's my money?
Was that the captain?
Mm-hmm.
With the people who hired you.
You hired me.
No, we're the people you drove here. You were hired by those guys.
You were said to have payment when you arrived. You have arrived. Where's my payment?
Oh yeah.
Did that freaking kid take off with the money?
No, don't the Raven splitters have it?
Well, I mean, yeah, I thought Lil was supposed to have taken care of that.
Yeah. Yeah, you can see that the two drunk people at the end of the bar have massive sacks of coins on their side, but they are too drunk to realize who you are talking to.
God. Hey,
I'm gonna whisper to Whisper. It's like, you grab one of those sacks off their pelts. You real.
I just steal from them. They're freaking insane.
You really quick like.
Hey. Whisper just starts yelling at Clarice. Hey, pay this man.
Pay him. Oh, and one of them takes a sack of gold and slams it on the table.
You're a kind person. I wish you were part of this team and not certain people. Brave.
Fuck you too, Whisper.
She kind of
Whisper curses Rave out.
Angles a crossbow at both of you. Yeah.
Whisper just lets out a string of obscenities at Rave and Celestial,
which I can understand.
Oh, fun! Do you know he's cursing you out?
I do the same in Infernal.
I switched to Sliven.
Don't make me bust out my gnomish.
I'm just like.
I'm just gonna
stands up at the table and she pulls out this long sword and points it at both of you. I will cut both your heads off.
Wait, which one's doing this?
The one with the big ass dual sword.
They're both drunk.
Oh yeah.
That you do not commit violence on these premises. That would be.
Buddy, you haven't been out much, have you?
Yeah, I have to agree
leans over to Henry and goes, "Man, he's not gonna like us when this shit goes south."
Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree with the chief over here, and we probably shouldn't do any brawling in here.
Yeah, let's regroup. Thank you for the food, and we'll hang out and wait for those guys outside.
What?
As you wish.
Peace.
Yeah, I'm gone.
They run out the door.
Yeah, they those two book it out of there.
I would say describe it as
Henry's
a race
carrying
walk.
a lot of food with him, but Gosh just books it out of there.
Yes, I would describe it as a race walk.
Yeah, it's like people who like.
Henry's trying to be courteous and everything, but he's got like an armful of like cheese and a couple bottles of wine. He's just like, yeah, and he's nodding respectfully, and he kind of race walks out of the room. And everybody else just face palms because Henry knows that he's not going to get this kind of food anywhere else.
All he had to do was ask for a bag. I would have happily given him as much as he needed.
He's coming. This is coming from me, and I like him probably the most out of this group. He's not that smart.
Yeah. I guess we should make sure the two drunkards don't bust a hole in the wall on their way out.
Are we gonna able to stop them if they do?
Probably not, but I want to at least say we tried.
And then get killed in the process.
Henry's just taking a big old bite of cheese, and he looks at Goss, and he's like, well, you can cut the tension in there with a knife.
Yeah, that was awful. Let's get out of here, and I'll tell you some shit that I know about that guy. It's not cool.
All right, I'm right behind you.
Necro, what's your wife's name?
Vita?
Ida?
Fita.
Vita?
Yeah.
Hey, Vita, can you help me out making with these two? I want to make sure I don't get bitch slapped through a wall.
What kind of help?
Just making sure they don't bash their heads in while they're walking.
Whisper clasps his hands and goes, please let them bitch slap him through a wall. Please let them slap him through a wall. I pray to you, I beseech the gods, let them slap him through a wall.
And D100, let's go!
And as y'all turn to help, both of them are gone.
Oh, I knew they were against. I knew this was a trap. Somehow you've made the Raven Splitters evil. I don't know how to feel about that.
They're not evil. They're just free. They have free will. As long as the job gets done, they don't care how the job gets done.
Their job was to destroy these people.
Again, it's the Fairy Tale Guild. They'll blow as much shit up as they want. As long as they're trying to help.
Technically, their job was to make sure you got here and y'all could ask Victor some questions. You have 30 minutes to ask Victor some questions before y'all being taken up the hill.
Oh, yeah, you guys, I thought we had to, kill him. We don't have to do that. We're just asking him questions.
We're supposed to kill him, but,
I forget exactly if we were supposed to kill him, because we pretty sure think he's responsible for this island, right?
You thought that
until
you got here and seen whose castle sitting at the base of the mountain.
So Whisper will go talk to Victor. He'll get up. He'll slowly get up, slowly make his way out of the room, because people right now, definitely don't trust Rave.
Let's be honest. Whisper never trusted Wave.
No, see, look here. Here's the thing. Whisper had tried to trust Wave, and Rave came out of the box being Rave, and he's like, you know what?
No.
No. So that's why I said it was very cathartic for him to kill Rave twice.
The boat captain kind of talks with Darius.
I'll go find Victor.
Darius, he's trying to get by one of the boats he's seen on the way in.
Of course.
Do you know? He asked for a safe route back to the mainland because of, all the magical creatures you have swimming in the water that can tear a boat to shreds.
Quick letter. Yes.
He takes the letter and he gets the fuck on.
Yeah, even the captain could sense the tension. He's like, once I get my money, I am out of here.
I might have to be a stowaway, boys.
So you all have 30 minutes to do what you will.
I go to Victor and go, so.
Aye, that is my very passion.
And you're a cook and nothing else.
What else is there to be besides a cook?
He's freaking levitating.
He's levitating as he says this.
Yeah.
What else could I be? I can think of quite a few things. You were not what we. There might be some people who may have thought you were evil.
Thought I was doing what?
Are there some people who thought you might be, evil?
Bringing about the apocalypse?
About the destruction of the world?
We're just gonna keep talking like this?
You know, trying to make some bad guys have come forth, a little bit destruction of the world,
Victor is not involved in such things yet.
Yet.
Russian for no.
Knew that. Come on.
Or German for no. You could incite him if you don't believe him.
Incite him, but at this point, not really.
Victor serves Speaker Darius. Whatever Speaker Darius asks of Victor, Victor will do.
It pertains to food.
Yeah, let's go with that.
I make food and nothing else.
I make food and nothing else. I fix these stairs and nothing else.
Oh, look here, man. I don't care if I
caused the end and nothing else.
I don't care if the stair maker was evil. I was fine with letting him go.
Someone lived through that. I would like to ask. Oh.
So do I believe him? Is he being straight with me? Does he not actually know with a 15? Do I actually know whether or not he really doesn't know what's going on right now?
With the 15, you can see that the mission that Darius is on is very compartmentalized. All Victor does is he throws galas for new people that want to come and speak with Speaker Darius, and he makes food. And he occasionally has to fight somebody every once in a while.
And Whisper just goes, "Oh my gods. Oh my gods." So, just to be clear, the end of the world not your thing. You just want to, in the world be bad because you couldn't cook anymore, right?
I do not know what you're talking about. You stopped making sense 5 minutes ago.
Something is not my fault. Things don't make sense anymore. I swear.
He kind of snaps his finger, and all the eyes turn on as he starts getting prepared to make lunches for people going up to the top of the volcano.
And Whisper walks out of the room. I don't even know if anyone's with Whisper. Whisper walks in the room and his illusion disguise is just mouthing, "What the fuck?"
So if you want any real information, you're probably gonna have to speak to Darius.
I was gonna ask Darius, so how long has this castle been here?
Darius, you know this castle has been here ever since the island was founded.
Since this island was founded and colonized.
And the literal hellscape surrounding it and this mountain. How new is that?
The literal hellscape.
You know that this island is been a hard island to live on for years, but your current assessment of it is because the artifact that you have taken to studying. But you don't know if you want to share that information with him.
Always been difficult.
Can I try to incite that difficult?
Okay, incite that difficult.
I just imagine now that he's like, this island has always been flash.
You can tell that, yes, it's been difficult, but there's something more behind that difficult.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's like, I can just imagine, it's like, things have been cut to him having a flashback of throwing some dude massive hand that just like rip him apart and spray blood everywhere. It's like difficult. And a challenge.
Were you aware of...
Man.
Oh, sorry. Were you gonna talk?
Yeah, no, I was just gonna say Whisper's probably gonna with him now pretty convinced that Victor is
what
not.
What are you trying to deceive them of?
Just in general, not giving them as much information as they would like. So,
I was assuming you weren't gonna roll higher than a 25.
Perception. You don't know.
It's a
I mean, he does have a 7.
Play.
I mean, a priest who lies.
He's not a priest.
He's a speaker.
That much you can tell. You can tell he is not a priest.
Is speaking.
He doesn't carry any religious artifacts on him at all.
He kind of looks like a Monster Hunter character, though.
Yeah, he does.
So Whisper, I was gonna say Whisper's gonna walk back in the room and just kind of stand in the corner.
Does he wear any armor or no?
Darius, are you wearing any armor at this moment?
I guess we should kill him then. I'm trying to get in contact with what's his name? Bahamut.
Okay, Rob. Robert. Okay. You notice that he is. I cannot hear you, Rob.
Call might have effed up. You might have to log back in.
And last time I checked, I was still hearing him. I don't know if he cut out or he said anything since. I guess not.
Oh, you can hear us. What are you wearing in terms of armor? Yeah, he's not wearing any armor.
He's a monk. Maybe.
Oh, hey, you gotta love those.
He's wearing a shirt, pants, vest, and a cloak.
Whisper he's super suspicious. You see, this person doesn't have armor. It must be a monk.
Also, he's got a staff with him that he's kind of just leaning against.
Ooh,
wizard. Or monk.
Monk wizard.
Monk wizard.
Oh, monk wizard would be awesome. All the armor defense with spells.
And you can punch things and it actually does damage.
I was going to ask our host if he was aware of the undead at port.
We had to kill some Moonclaw. You killed Joey? I mean.
Hey, Rob, try exiting and coming back in.
For a second, I forgot that Henry was out the front door. I was about to go. Well, hey, you're not you wouldn't have to have a contract out on that, would you? Oh boy, we gotta plot that trade somehow.
So while he's logging in, can I incite his statement? Because I've been suspicious ever since our target showed up as a chef.
Suspicious since we walked in. There's like, oh hey, I'm on this mountain. I'm on this volcano, where bad things are happening.
You're at dragonshrine.jpg.
Yeah, it's so shady. We got to figure out also like where those zombies are coming from and that Death Knight that just teleported out.
Oh yeah, Whisper has a score to
Can
sell
you
with
hear
that.
me now?
Oh my
Yes.
god.
I can hear you. What? Oh,
How
wait
is
a
that
minute.
possible?
Really, you're wasting those now.
Does anybody remember the name or anything about that statue that we saw? We should ask about that.
It was some really important dude who looked kind of like I think he said it looked like Grog.
Hello.
You're deafened.
I heard him a minute ago.
Can you hear me?
I can
Yeah,
hear you.
yeah,
I
can
think
hear
he
you.
deafened himself.
But, yeah,
Yeah,
GM
Toki
did.
deafened himself.
Awesome. Oh, that's
He
great.
deafened and muted himself. Happened.
We can hear you.
Oh,
You
lots
can't
of
hear
skills.
Okay, I think I fixed the problem.
Yeah, you realize you muted your speakers?
Yeah.
Well, at least you realized it.
Okay.
So, yeah, since I wasted a nat 20, can I tell what he's talking about?
Rob, hold up. Let me kick Rob from the session and invite him back.
I don't think it's that the connection is taking a freaking dive every couple seconds.
I mean, can Rob hear us still?
Rob, so
Well, I just saw his mic light up, so I assume yes, he can hear us. But
I can hear Rob, which is I've been trying to figure out how y'all been having. Like it's been
You
very
can-
rare that he's cut out on my end.
You can hear Rob right now.
Is it possible that he turned down the volume on his mic?
I don't think it's that. I think it's the connection, because our connections. I've been looking at it. Our connection's been going from green to red a lot. At least on my end.
I guess I can't hear Rob now. He said yes, and then now
No.
I can hear you
I can
now.
I can hear Rob.
I can hear Rob now,
I heard him then.
and now I can't hear him no more.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's just all our locations are spreading the call.
Rob was like right up the road from me though.
Either that or freaking Discord's choking on itself tonight.
I think it's Discord that's choking on itself.
Bad first performance for Discord for Rob.
I can hear him every now and again going hello, hello, like asking if we can hear him, and then it's like I don't hear anything else.
I wonder if
Please talk.
I can hear you. Yeah, I hear you talking now.
And now I don't. I don't even know. I don't know if you sing a song.
Sorry. Sing a song? You don't want to hear my singing. Trust me.
Okay.
There we
Rob
go.
is
Now it's
back.
clear. This was all
I
right.
I think he might be on push. I think he might have set himself to push to talk. Is that what happened?
I think so, because I'm not pushing anything right now.
So your voice activated.
Voice activated.
Because I remember the first time I did it, and I was using my computer. I had the key set for push to talk, but I accidentally hit that key while I was typing, so I could not. Nobody could hear me while I was saying anything.
Can you hear me?
My favorite push to talk story is whenever I first tried it on Discord, and I had already had a push to talk key mapped, and when I switched to push to talk, it mapped it the same key, or like it didn't map it over, so I had to map the other one under the push to talk mode. But since I'd done that, it was actually double mapped. So whenever I would hold down the key to push to talk, it would cancel itself out. And I thought Discord was broken.
Oh, was that one back when we were doing the original campaign?
Mm-hmm.
So much since then.
All right, so you're asking Rob questions.
I rolled insight on what he said about the skeletons or zombies, the undead.
Which was sadly we've had a problem with them. I hope they didn't cause you too much of a problem.
And I rolled a 25 insight on that.
He's really, really sincere about them causing you any problems, and he's telling the truth about they have been a problem.
You didn't ask the right question. A problem for who?
Problem for who? Well, just about any traveler traveling.
Do you have any questions for them, Rob?
It's about this one's bag. He quite fiercely.
It does that.
Can you not see it?
No, Rob, you would know that they wouldn't be able to see it. Only you and the sisters can see it because of what you are.
Want to be careful with those. They can attract a lot of attention.
I'll keep that in mind.
That was like stunning personalities always gets us in trouble.
I didn't hear what Ignis said. What
Ignis said it. Ignis said it. I thought it was your stunning personality that always gets us in trouble.
No. That's Rave. My best behavior.
To do on the top of the mountain other than sightsee? Too much, it will be dark. Like you are looking for.
Rob has just asked, "What are y'all looking for?"
I know.
On the mountain, as you know, there's not much sightseeing to be done when it's dark. Oh, don't all speak at once, damn it.
I'm not there, so.
But the people are there. You were talking a lot. Now they're not talking at all.
With this guy, I want someone else to talk to him.
Yeah, let's be real. If Whisper starts talking, he's just going to tell him the truth. I don't think we want that.
Ignis or wife, any comment?
Hey guys, think about it this way: honesty is the best policy. Okay.
Shut up.
With this shit.
Right. Shut up, Henry.
You have a mysterious man in front of you that is obviously not wearing any type of armor. So, either he's extremely courageous that he can take you all, or he has something up his sleeve.
Or both.
Or both.
Or both.
Both is a good suggestion.
I say we're investigating a disturbance. There, nice and vague.
In the force?
There's a disturbance in the force.
Shut it.
Hey, you said it.
Careful.
Just knocking these out
the
the
ash
park.
can make things slippery. Anyone to come to harm because of the treacherous footing.
Ash-covered island. We're going to Morrowind, boys.
That was yeah.
I would ask that you all roll insight checks to people in this room.
I don't need insight to know this dude's threatening me.
For the denser of our
Oh my god!
What an idiot. Oh,
That's
is that
three.
Is that 3 natural?
I just
20s
rolled a
in row?
turkey in D&D.
is that possible?
Boys. That is a hat trick, boys.
Roll another one and see.
No, I'm not gonna roll unless I have to.
No, roll and see if the roll is bugged or if you actually rolled 3 20s.
All right. I'll roll just to make sure it's not broken.
I would assume that since Whisper has been openly suspicious of this dude from the go,
that's insanity. That's insanity.
It's not broken. It's just I got really fucking lucky those first 3 times.
No, which means he'll roll one at the best opportunity. I think I'll kill him.
Yeah, everybody but Whisper was just like, huh? Oh, wait.
No, I still want to say it gets advantage. I should get advantage because I swear from the moment we got here, Whisper.
I'm just saying that you weren't really paying attention to him, and then when you realized that he was threatening you, you started paying more attention.
He's like, this dude just threatened me.
Because Whisper has all those internal dialogues.
Yeah, and I also have another thing for that about that, but I'll wait.
Yeah, Vita and Ignis, you both get the threat. Rave, you seen the threat coming a mile away. He obviously doesn't want you to go up there right now.
I'm assuming that Whisper knew this has been knowing this has been a problem since the get-go. It's like he's not paying attention to being threatened. It's like, yeah, we're probably gonna be threatened.
As I'm outside, I'm gonna talk to Henry. I was like, "Oh, Henry, that man, he actually is on the council in Iman in Tal'dorie. Yeah, he's well connected. He's like, we can't fuck with this guy. I mean, I ran a few rackets back in the day that he shut down. His personal guard. He sent the army after some of my guys." And I don't like to fuck with this guy. I don't want anything to do with him.
Wait a minute. You had a run-in with him?
Not personally, but I heard through my network that, shit got real. And then, he sent people after me. And I mean, after my guys. So he might know who I am, and I don't want to fuck with him.
Yeah, I'm going to have to agree with you there. I don't like to bring it up much, but I don't like to do much rubbing elbows with the upper management anymore. Kind of don't like to throw my name around. I had a bad run-in or two, and I'm not keen on messing with him myself. So,
yeah, and he's real well connected. I mean, God controls a lot of shit. So,
I mean, I'm just saying, out of character, y'all call Whisper the Carol over. One guy's like, we can't fight him.
But if he is the guy, that's the bad guy who's a mastermind and everything, then we might need to make some political alliances before just jumping him, or just let them know beforehand. The council.
How we just kill him. Manage that?
Yeah, I'm just saying. I'm just like, if Whisper there, he'd be like, "Oh, we just kill him," and he's in a different realm. I doubt they know.
The fuck?
I was rolling insight. He's inciting Gauss.
Yeah. Well, how do you think we should do that? I don't. Obviously, you're a good talker, but I don't know how appreciative people will be. The upper class.
Yeah, I mean, first things first. Let's check to see what's going up on that hill, with the glowy lights and shit. But once we get some proof, we can,
You show the lads that's got me.
Yeah, well, thanks for cluing me in there. I'll be careful from here on. Well, is there anything else we should do while people get ready? I imagine they're still in there. Probably either found their way around the rest of the place or still eating. But
I'm just gonna play my harmonica. That's it.
Yeah, I'm not keen on.
Rob is. I mean, Speaker Darius is looking at the four in front of him with expectation.
I begin to slowly walk out of the room, not laying my eyes off of him.
He's just giving you a courteous smile. Darius, you watch as the tiefling slowly backs out of the room, never breaking eye contact with you until sight is broken, and then he takes off down the hall. You can literally hear him running.
Okay. Look at the remaining three.
Oh,
May I entertain you, gentlemen?
well,
And lady.
Lady. Gentlemen.
well, I should be going. And I walk out as well.
You just gonna leave your wife there?
Ignis kind of just like saunters off, and Vita follows him.
He's like, plenty of fish in the sea, you know.
Agree.
We need to fucking go now. Out the door, out the door.
And while he's noticing, I said explosive right under the table.
What?
I wish you were. I wish you were that stealthy and that smart, but no, that doesn't happen.
Say?
Well, I don't have explosives to begin with.
He's like, hey, I got a. I imagine Ignis trying to do it. He's really subtle about it. He's like, yeah, I think your table's leaning a bit here. I can fix that. Pulls out like a boulder-sized pack of explosive.
Was that Whisper who's left in the room with me?
Yes, that is Whisper.
The one person who should be able to get out of this situation unseen.
He just kind of stares at him.
You intend to do once you get to the top of the mountain and see the volcano and its.
Yeah, hopefully, if I had my way, I'd kick Rave in.
Do not care for Rave.
Not at all. I would assume we made that perfectly clear.
It's gonna make you a deal to kill him.
Oh no! Here's his end to be like, well, maybe you could find employment elsewhere.
Got to happen.
As you and Whisper are talking, you notice a bunch of rave clones come in and clean up everything and take it back to the kitchen.
Fuck this shit, I'm out. Come on.
Your prospects so far don't seem to work very well as a team.
No, we really don't.
It's like a better employment situation. Do let me know.
See, this is what I'm talking about right now. Here's what's going to happen is it's going to come down to basically a legal battle where he's got Bahamut as his attorney. That's he's going to bat for us. And Darius is trying to get him on the other side. I know this is what's going to happen.
I mean, to be honest, if anybody was going to turn, it'd either be Whisper or Rave. They have the least amount of attachments to this group.
How would you... Whisper has been trying... Whisper saved Rave's life. I don't know. Whisper has the most attachments to this group.
And Rave...
Can't even think of anything.
No, I have the best reason. He does not want to piss off this new lady friend. There. That's the best reason.
Unlike the
I
rest of them.
suppose he might be able to turn Ignis if he can show he's stronger than everybody.
Wait, what?
Ignis always wants to prove he's stronger than everybody. If that man can somehow improve Ignis's strength even more, I'm pretty sure Ignis would probably not turn that down.
I fight for fun, not for whatever. What's that?
So you're sitting and you're staring at each other.
Wait, freaking Whisper to show up. Get the fuck out of here.
And we're reading. We're reading.
In the meantime, Henry's gonna make.
I will take
Whisper takes a slight step out the door.
Out of my hand and begin, just kind of with it while I'm talking to Whisper.
What is it you took out of your?
He takes a slight step towards the door and just. Oh, you're talking to him.
He's rich.
So Whisper, you watch as this man pulls a diamond out of nowhere.
Shit, run!
First cage.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the meantime. Henry's gonna make a suggestion and say, "Hey, Goss, buddy, you should totally give me some harmonica lessons sometime. That would be fantastic."
Whisper slips out the door, and you don't hear anything.
Yeah, maybe when we're not in a hellish dreamscape that's terrifying.
I just smile and follow him out.
Oh,
you definitely don't see Whisper as you walk out the door.
The glow.
Oh,
Do you see it through the cloak?
that's what I'm the cloak
If he has
mask.
true sight, maybe.
If the cloak will mask the signature of the glow, so it kind of matches your entire castle because your castle is magical as well.
Do we get? Oh yeah, never mind.
So you walk out and you lose track of the person with your key, but you can see everybody else at the end of the hall.
I imagine we're just all huddled up, high school style.
Oh no, we're outside the fucking gate. Look at our images.
Yeah, but the gate is open.
Well, I'm around the corner.
Nothing personal, kid. No, I'm kidding.
Hey, question: while he was talking to Whisper, can I see where the path would have begun up the mountain?
I'm going to go find the person I hate the most.
Roll me an investigation check. You can see that there's the castle pretty much has a wall that completely surrounds the mountain.
That's about right.
You find yourself back in Victor's kitchen, and he is going ham. Like you can see, he's got several things broiling. You can see the room smells amazing. You see him throwing some rosemary and some thyme and some soups. I'm just about ready to give y'all your rations to go up the hill. Oh wait, he can't see you. You're invisible.
I pop out of the shadow. I'm like, so Victor, I hate to interrupt you and your quite amazing cooking. Do you know where the woman went who flipped me off?
What the woman? I left the room before anybody left or came.
She kind of plays. She's a bard.
You mean Dragon Lady with guitar? She is probably overseeing some of the aspects of the digging.
Really now?
Yes. You She is very good with digging. She part dragon, I believe.
She might be.
If not outside, probably in room F15. Yes, the entire place is numbered. If you look up or when you walk outside, you see there's an F9 above the kitchen door.
Whisper. When he says F15, Whisper walks to the exit, walks to the outside door, looks on fingers, and goes, "Ah." Thank you, Victor.
Easiest way for guards to assemble when things go wrong.
Oh, he's got a point.
Yeah, that's pretty smart, actually. Thank you. I apologize for taking up your time.
No problem. Yes, Rob. You can use your spell.
Where am I? I'm in the kitchen.
Yeah, but he has the spell that he can contact you anywhere.
I'm going to find what's her name. I don't give a crap. Man.
Is this how you go out?
You find her in a room full of people, and they're going over certain artifacts. You see, there's human skulls, there's orc skulls. She's using her ice breath to freeze some specimens in so they don't go bad. What do you want?
Why are you here?
Because I can be.
Why is it every time that the enemy is around, you're around?
Because I'm good at my job.
Good job betraying me, betraying us, tormenting me. Why can't you?
Hello.
Whisper flips. Whisper looks at Delphina. This conversation isn't over. Flips his cloak and he's going in rings.
Darius opens the door. Bye.
Conversation is not over.
It's like Dad. It's like, y'all ain't making no trouble in here, are you?
What is her deal? Is she half dragon? You said
yes.
Yes.
Entirely her deal. It is also that Whisper does not like her. She does not like Whisper. It's a whole thing with them.
Well, she's a bard and she's a half dragon. I feel like Goss would be into that, but whatever. For another time.
Goss wants to hit on everybody I've ever created.
He's a bard. Duh.
Good news, bad news. Good news, we found their base. Bad news, it's the only way to get through to the freaking monster.
Whisper will go find the rest of his group.
Investigation? Oh, well, no. You know they're outside.
He stands behind Rave and just doesn't say anything.
Look at that. He rolls low on investigation. Well, you got lost and wandered into a prison cell and
right. I roll so low I somehow accidental into plot. Standing behind Rave.
So the group is all standing outside waiting for the party that the host is getting together. You can literally smell the food that Victor is cooking. That begs the question: why don't y'all just wait and go in the morning?
Where are the sisters?
They fucked out. The sisters? They got the fuck out of here the minute the guy got paid.
They geffoed?
No, the sisters were having a conversation with Darius with the message, and they have found rooms to sleep in on the second floor.
My next thing is I have a plan, but the only people I could probably ask are the sisters, or maybe the person I hate the most. Whisper hates the most.
What are you trying to ask?
Trying to figure out if anything else the party has glows like his own, like the key.
The only thing that you know, because you haven't been told about the glow.
I know, but he knows it. But essentially, he knows it's in the bag, and he would assume, like, if he's asking questions about the bag, and he's the only one who has the goddamn key, trying to figure out how he knows about he figured out it was him, and how he can make hide it, or
Well, you notice that when you have your cloak on, your cloak seems to match the magic signature with its own.
I know, but if he wanted to, but that was still he would still have a good idea that he had the key. What I was trying to do was see if I could get somehow find a way to make it look like to either give someone else the key or hide the keys when someone else had the key.
How is that helping us with our current situation?
Because if they try to take the key from me, and if there's someone that has the key and he tries to take the key from me, or if he thinks when other chuckleheads has the key, he won't get the key.
You're probably the person with the ability to hide it.
The one person who, if he sleights a hand me, I probably won't notice.
Well, he doesn't know what your key looks like, so as long as you don't pull the key out like a dumbass.
That's fair. I forgot you did say that. I was going off the fact that he somehow knew that Whisper had the key, and Whisper kind of probably would have picked up on the fact that, hey, it's about the bag, and the only thing that of interest to him in the bag would be the key.
Yeah, but he knows that you have a key. He knows that it goes to the door in the other dimension. But he also knows that if he gets it back, it will save him a lot of trouble in the long run.
All right.
So I just ask everyone to get in a huddle. So this is a trap, right?
Oh, this is definitely not a good situation.
Time Rave Whisper goes, no shit, Sherlock. What gave that away?
Fucker. Every time.
I tend to be the sneaky sort, yes.
Did you learn anything in the inside?
Yes. That Delphina woman can't be trusted.
Oh, I forgot she was here.
I don't know what side she's working for, and it's annoying.
Well, I mean, what is her job here? Like, what does she even do?
From what I can tell, from what I heard from Victor, she's some kind of, she's in charge of the digging.
What digging?
Excavation, I would assume. Something about artifacts. I don't know.
Oh, they're probably they're probably looking for the doors or the key to the doors. That's probably what they're digging for.
Well, I mean, I don't know because they already found the door.
Keys are made, not found. You take a piece of the key that. So what happens in the creation of the keys is they take an object and they imbue it with a certain deity soul, and that soul will interact with the door and open the door.
Yeah, but wouldn't they hide them?
May explain why that Whisper hasn't heard from the Raven Queen in a while.
Oh, shit.
May explain why Tom was pissed off when y'all walked into the room with that sword.
Dang it.
Wait.
Is the Raven Queen in your sword? In the sword?
No, not in his sword, but there is a key floating around with the Raven Queen in it.
Either someone found her key and did something. Now she's kind of out of the picture, or she's not too happy that I have this key. In which case, you fucking with me and my God. I don't like it.
Rob, I still need that investigation check, man.
So our biggest problem is the fact that the two batshit people are drunk and decide to sleep in the bad guy's house.
They give absolutely no fucks.
I'm starting to see how she gets kidnapped so often.
Yeah.
Should have gotten a way to contact the prince for the rest of the group.
I mean,
Whisper makes sure he keeps it.
Cindy.
Do you know that?
Oh, I have message.
Not nearly as strong.
Message only works up to 100 feet.
Then I don't have sending. I only have message.
Yeah, Whisper would make sure that if he realized that Darius couldn't follow him as long as he had his cloak on, he would keep his cloak over the dang, what's it called?
Bag of holding.
There would be no way of, him, well, not no way, but it'd be really hard for him to find.
So what are the odds that he isn't just gonna kill us the minute the guards show up?
I mean,
the guards are looking over the tower, looking at you. You're waiting for an escort.
That's what I meant.
He's definitely gonna kill us. I'm assuming he needs to get the key first.
Well, yeah.
And while he could take it off our corpses, I think he's the kind of person to avoid, outright attacks.
He can't pull it out unless he knows exactly what it is. Otherwise, it'll stay in the bag forever. Unless he...
Yes, he'll be looking for which is why I was thinking if we could find some way to hide it.
We hold all the cards. It doesn't matter. They have to get to us.
If we really want to just get rid of the key, we could just destroy the bag of holding. That'll send it to somewhere.
Yes, but all my stuff is in the bag of holding.
Technically, it only sends the key into a different plane of existence.
Yeah, that's what I'm worried about.
Isn't
they
it a
can
pocket
probably
dimension?
traverse planes better than we can. I don't know.
3.5 is sent into a pocket dimension. In 5th edition,
to the astral sea.
In 3.5, you just put it back and hold it since it's the astral plane and it's like almost lost forever. Almost because there is still ways around it.
Yeah, if you can just be like a all-knowing plane-shifting god, you could probably get it.
I mean, also in the bag of holding description, it outlines ways to create portals to the astral plane. So
probably our best bet is to kill them and kill everyone in this castle.
Not Victor. Guys.
Oh, look, yeah. What did he even say to you, Whisper, while we were all going?
I can tell he's not the big bad we're looking for. In fact, he doesn't seem to be a big bad at all.
So what, should we just go back in the castle and just pick a fight with the speaker?
Yes, that is a very rave way of looking at everything.
I'm just gonna try to slap you, but I have no idea where you are.
No, because you do not know what plane the bag is connected to.
Oh.
Because I mean, that's a very rave way of thinking of it. I mean, whenever we have a slight advantage, let's just try and attack everything. That'll solve all our problems.
I think
learn nothing from your assault on Silent Gabriel.
Like for the first time in a while now, first time in a long time, we have some, things of our own up our sleeve, and I think we should definitely play to that. We're not completely playing catch up now, even though in a lot of ways we still are. There are some things we have,
Quite frankly,
having the key only slows them down. It doesn't stop them.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like while we have this, what we need to, if they're gonna at a certain point, it's gonna hit a threshold where it's easier or faster to just try and create a new one or find an alternative method, as opposed to getting the one we have. So while ours still has value, we should, we should use that to our advantage.
And do what exactly?
I mean,
if it wasn't for the fact that this castle surrounds the mountain, I would have said we should just book it up the mountain.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. Certain people are just... It's weird. From what I can tell, they're not all in on this situation. Look, I don't understand you humans and fleshy people, but that Victor guy, he's cooking up a storm. And it's not like I'm just going to pretend like I'm cooking because I was told to and these guys are our enemy. He is literally cooking.
Cooking up a storm, am I right?
Shut up, Henry.
But all kidding aside, how do we pick out which ones?
And then the escort shows up.
Yeah. The escort is still got maybe 15, 20 minutes.
God damn.
It's only been 5 minutes.
What do you want us to cover?
How do we pick out which ones we can...
Rob, yes.
How do we pick out then which ones we can sort of avoid and which ones are actually have malicious intentions?
I don't know. Honestly, like I said, the Victor guy, if he's told to attack us, he'll no doubt he'll attack us.
In a fight, there's no right and wrong. It's just living and dead. If they pull a knife and try to cut you, you stab them in the eye.
Please stop talking. I'm probably the least intelligent here, and I still have a modicum of strategy above you.
That's not strategy. That's whether or not they are innocent or not. No one can know.
And what happens if they pull a knife? And what happens if they pull a knife out of self-defense, not knowing if we're killing everybody or sparing the wound?
Then they run after you bitch slap them.
Man, you must know too many weak people, huh?
No, I know too many cowards.
You'd like to repeat that?
Hold your horses, people. Things are in motion.
Oh no, that was me. That was Whisper. Whisper was trying to figure. Was like, did you just call me a coward?
Whisper, I need you to make an intelligence saving throw.
Oh, good. The literal worst thing I'm worse at. Why do I have to make an intelligence saving throw when I'm hidden?
Because he knows where you are.
An 18. It's not bad.
You see a pair of eyes in front of you, but it has no effect.
You just got spelled, my boy.
Slap it.
Yeah, what? I stopped arguing with Raven, start slapping on the shoulder.
What?
Am I the one who sees eyes right now?
Yes, that's probably bad.
Let me read the full effect of this.
Wait, to eat eyes?
Yeah, you just see floating eyes. They don't cause any type of fear or anything. You just see invisible eyes.
They're eyes. You guys seriously can't see these eyes right now. I think someone tried to cast a spell on me.
Either that or
Which angers me.
That's
They put a spell on me.
yeah, that's out of my area of expertise right there.
we might have somebody stalking us at the moment.
Which you might like to make an investigation check.
Why do you keep making me roll the things I suck at?
I mean, so pick out if anybody is around you. You want to perceive if anybody's around you?
I roll crap.
May I?
And my wisdom and my intelligence are my worst stats.
What do you say, Toki?
I said go for it.
17.
That's
Rob, is he hiding or is he just standing there?
Standing there.
There's a little homunculus just sitting on the edge of the castle, looking dead at y'all.
Oh, fuck! What the hell is that thing?
Wait, a what?
Homunculus.
A homunculus.
That's a spell to create a homunculus. Yeah, I think it's a good time for us to meet up with our escorts, yes? And I kind of do I'm being as subtle as I can because I have no idea what this spell just did. But I'm trying to, like, jerk everyone over to see it.
Oh, is that the Horcrux thing?
No, it's just a homunculus. It's just a creature created from magic. It's sitting there just looking at you.
And he's sitting on a ledge as a bird.
And waving, by the way, at this point.
Is Whisper see it?
Yeah, Whisper can see it. It's not physically trying to hide.
Is this thing?
Would I know it's a homunculus?
I mean, you're a demon. You would know what this is.
It's a homunculus.
Okay, so let's say some of us don't know what that is.
Yeah, put it in layman's terms.
It's an artificial human that wizards can summon for sacrificing their life force.
Okay, I was gonna say that I could be called that. Then you fixed it. So why is it looking at me?
Probably because it probably is the thing that casts that spell on you.
Do it.
Most likely.
I think it's just waiting for you to pull out the key.
Yeah, probably should.
The key to its death.
Yep. So how about we all just go? Hey, there's the escort.
Yeah, good time. Oh, wait a minute. It's off.
Hey, it's a tiefling. Great.
Hey, look.
Okay, wait a minute now.
Holy shit! What the hell?
Whisper kind of puts his hand on one of his many swords that are now tied to his waist.
And he's still rocking a 25 in stealth.
Who's rocking a 25 in stealth?
Yeah, which explains how did it see me and cast a spell on me?
Potentially homunculus. I don't remember if homunculuses can see invisible things or not.
You revealed yourself to talk to fucking what's his face?
Oh shit!
I mean, I can talk while stealthed.
He would have been able to roll probably with advantage to see you if you talk to them.
It's all good. He's all good.
But these fuckers probably wouldn't notice you. So
they
we have
probably
a
wouldn't notice
tiefling
you.
and some badass armor bitch.
Looks like some dark elf queen off Warhammer Fantasy.
I was gonna say, like, does Rave say that out loud? Like, we got.
No, I do not say that out loud.
I'm just and some badass armor bitch. Because if you would have, Whisper were like, because Whisper's not taking his eyes on this stupid homunculus again. Is she hot?
Is she hot? There is one more. There we go.
Henry's gonna clear his throat incredibly loudly, as if, even though everybody else probably already is watching these people, he's gonna do it, and then he's gonna say, "Well, howdy there, you what?"
Hello, Hercules.
Hercules appeared. They've got Olympic demigods on their side. We are screwed.
Question: does this look like the guy from the statue?
Does it look like Macabre? No, it does not look like Macabre.
Okay.
This guy comes out of the darkness, pulling up a wagon. Are you the next people to go up the mountain?
Yeah.
By next. Oh no, I'm stealth. Never mind. I'm not saying that shit.
And I slowly said yes.
Good. I've been looking everywhere for you. Where's Victor with the rations? And at that point, Victor comes rushing out with a cart, and he starts handing out food to people. You see the two guards come walking out with plates, and the lady's chowing down while the guy's packing his for later.
Hey, the cheese is really good. Am I right, Miss?
Hey, Miss, your freaking mic's hot.
Sounds like it's underwater.
It sounds like you're in the water, man.
I got no idea what's happening.
He's in the volcano.
Yeah, this is your mic's going crazy.
Disconnect it and reconnect.
Is that?
It sounds like he's swimming. Does it not?
It does. I think his mic
totally
is
does.
freaking out or it's picking something up.
But while they're getting their food, Rob, what would you like to do?
No. You message to let Whisper know that him.
What? What my whisper?
Whisper hears a voice in your ear that says, "You will be."
Freaking noise.
I
I can't hear Rob over this. What is that?
don't know what's going
who
on.
is it?
Whose mic it is? I think it was Ignis.
It's Necros. I don't know what it is. It might just be a hiccup in his audio somehow.
Ignis is being haunted by a water spirit. It's trying to drown him in his headset.
All right, so now what was he saying?
Whisper hears a voice. Whisper hears a voice whispering in his ear saying, "You will be betrayed."
By whom?
Oh no.
Whisper thinks to himself, "No shit."
Does the mic sound better?
There we go.
There,
That's
it's
so
not.
much better.
Rob, you get a reply, no shit.
So wait. This is even better. This is better. Now I'm hearing a voice in my head, and now I'm gonna try to talk to Bahamut. Bahamut, you hear this fucking voice? Bahamut, do something. To me in my head, and I don't recognize this voice. You know how to
Sounds
eject?
kind of like a you problem because I can't hear anything.
How do I eject people from my head?
You're the
I've been asking that ever since you started calling me.
organism.
Exactly. Oh my god! Now you know my pain.
You're the organism. I'm pretty sure you can block out voices if you wanted to.
Gotcha. He starts putting on elevator music.
Rob, all of a sudden you hear the greatest saxophone riffs ever. The lady looks up from her food. Why are you singing?
You don't sing before you hike. It's a good way to get everyone motivated, feeling good.
Yeah, I agree. Oh yeah, I don't remember if you ever replied. I didn't get hit with any thunder waves, so I assume not. I was gonna say whenever they first walked up, Henry put on the dumbest, goofiest winning smile and said, "Hey, the cheese is really good, right?" Like the thumbs up.
Don't make him roll charisma.
She looks at her bowl of soup and then looks up at him. What cheese?
He reaches into his pile of food and pulls out, I guess, the first hunk of cheese he can find and says, this,
Are you really trying to flirt with the person we're going to have to kill in a few hours?
I'm not.
Look, man, if he wasn't,
I am trying to buddy up with somebody in case we get blown up, okay?
In case we get blown up, okay.
It's like, yeah.
She shifts a little bit uncomfortably in her armor. Yeah, cheese is good. And she kind of just like walks over and hides in the cart.
Henry leads to the rest of the group and whispers.
Hiding or Tsundere hiding?
More like she's tired of people hitting on her while she's taking them out.
In my defense, I was not hitting on her. I was trying to make conversation because I legitimately don't know if we can fight, whatever. Henry leans to the rest of the group and whispers and says, "All right, guys, I think we got another ally here." Gives another thumbs up. He's like, "I got this. Don't worry."
The gates open as the big guy starts pulling the cart towards the back of the fortress.
And we're riding.
And it kind of crosses your mind, like, why did this guy come from outside if he's going to move the cart through the building?
That's the song that I'm forcing Darius to hear constantly. Someone played it.
You think this is a bad thing, but I can watch Gandalf bob his head to this all day long.
Congratulations, there's a 10-hour version in chat. Can we please move on?
So
I hum along with that.
As you pass Darius, you hear him humming the sounds that you have in your head.
Humming it. It's just playing in my head.
No, you hear him humming it though.
Just humming it. I hear Darius humming it.
He's like, And he's just bobbing his head.
Now Whisper has this look in his face like, I'm gonna kill this dude.
I mean, he probably heard you think that.
I can compartmentalize, unlike you flesh bags. I was apparently able to talk to Bahamut without him hearing that, so...
Wait, so you're telling me your Android 16, the bird's the word, keeping out Jiro's murder music?
Yes.
Exactly. Kill Son Goku. Kill Son Goku. Well, back to...
Well, bird is the word.
So I just kind of look at him. He has no goddamn diplomacy with this dude. He just kind of stares at him, keeps walking, and while the music's still playing in his head, when he whisper to. But I guess Rave is the only person who can really trust in this situation. He goes, Rave, I hear he's in my head, and I don't like it.
Yeah, probably the best thing to do with that is probably to ignore them unless it's your god.
No, he is literally in my head. It's not a goddamn.
Nice.
He screwed up.
It's okay. It was not a.
Important.
Yeah.
Yeah, the large one is your busboy.
Speaking of
because
which,
he is the bus.
Henry's gonna look up
Jerome
at him and
Bettis.
say,
What race is he?
He's a greyhound.
For now, he looks Goliath to you.
It's Grog.
Yeah,
He's got Grog
Henry's
working
gonna
for
look
him.
up at him and be like, "Well, you so you like this job?"
The big guys, yeah, it's pretty okay. It pays, it's food. The Victor guy sure can cook, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And up the mountain we go.
80
Hi-ho,
charisma
hi-ho.
right there. 80 charisma, boys.
What are we passing by? Like, what are we looking at?
The castle.
Oh, well, give me a second. The castle. You're basically walking through the castle as you see scientists and you see the people in the fancy clothes. They start piling things onto the wagon. You see the certain gems and rocks, and then there's some kind of metals put on there. So these people are really studying whatever is coming out of this mountain.
Jerry is still near us, or we passed him up.
He's walking directly beside y'all.
I scream in my head.
Wisdom roll to not wince.
Rob, you hear a loud scream in your head.
Like just being right, like this is just dun, 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 just loudest, just a loud ass scream.
Okay.
I guess on the ride up, I could potentially teach Whisper some psychic defense, because as a Gloomstalker, I actually have that training against shit that does this.
He does.
Yeah, thanks.
Right. Yeah, apparently. I want a will save, god dang it.
He's just you see him just like he's yawning.
My plan was to give him a roll to push the voice out, but I guess that doesn't work.
If me screaming in my head as loud as he went, a loud scream in my head doesn't do anything to him. I think he's just in my head.
Welcome to Mordor, boys.
That's what I'm saying.
My head, I'm just gonna have to ignore him for right now. I'm gonna have to keep him compartmentalized with music.
Oh wait, that's perfect. We gotta bust out the orc voices then. Henry gets to the top. I'm starving.
How he got in
We
my
ain't
head?
ate nothing but maggoty bread for 3 stinking days.
What about that one? He looks fresh.
They are not for eating.
How did he get in my head?
They have those legs. They don't eat those.
How did he get out in my head? What spell did he cast that I wouldn't have noticed?
You bark scum.
Message.
Oh, he just messaged me. So how's he still have a link with me?
He's just constantly casting message on you.
Ah. I thought that was just a one-way street.
It's the
Quick, use
cantrip.
up the spell count quickly. Use up the character count as fast as you can. You're a robot. It should be autocorrecting. Just spam A as many times as the spell will allow, and just hit.
That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing with epic sax music. What do you want from me?
Oh, he's TF2 mic spamming. That's awesome.
right.
So is there no way to block
so
out message?
the only way you can block out messages if you can see the caster and counterspell it.
Ah. Well, yeah, this
You
just in
can
my
choose
head.
not to reply.
No, I think this is better.
Okay, so
This is way
Darius
more.
looks around the group. Are you ready?
Ready as I'll ever be.
The busboy starts walking incredibly slow. And the guards are affixed to either side of the. Yes, there are certain paths that have been cut off with the recent geological events that have occurred. Also, your people are digging into the side of a mountain, and
Not
to
a
the
mountain
side of a volcano.
That's just dumb.
We don't know. We think it's a volcano. I'm pretty sure it's not.
We can see lava.
Just because you can see lava, it doesn't mean it's a volcano. Mountains have lava flows.
That could be Orcus. We don't know.
No, there's no actual lava coming from the top.
I think the implication was when we perceptioned it, that red glow was Orcus / Crawling King trying to get out.
Yeah, this doesn't help when your photo that we're looking at right now is like flowing lava.
It's flowing from different parts of the mountain, not just it's not flowing from the top.
Oh, that's
from the
good.
top is just a big fiery smoke top.
And we made it to the summit. Good job, everybody.
That's weather top, boys.
No, you've barely made it after about 3 hours. You've barely made it up the top.
Whisper
up
is
to the
reading.
side.
Whisper is stealth and reading. The stealth, because I'll do it. Can't message me if you can't see me, you son of a bitch.
I need a sleight of hand for that, Rob.
Oh boy.
That would be after they've left.
You're walking beside them, big dog.
Message me now, motherfucker.
Please.
What did you say, Rob?
Riding, not walking.
Semantics.
No, he's up on one of those thrones and he's got 4 people carrying him, you know?
No, he's just in the different cart that's being the busboy is pulling the cart, but there's a special seat just for him. And I guess y'all are walking behind it, so y'all would be able to see see him. But as y'all walking, there's this sudden flash of lava as it blocks the path in front of y'all.
Okay, just jump over it.
Lava is too wide for you to jump over.
How to go over? Yeah, too low to get under.
I'm gonna fly over it. Suck it.
You're stuck in the middle. Thunder.
Activating my winged boots, I will fly over it.
Joss is splitting the party.
Yeah, he's gonna get shot down by arrows.
Yeah, no, it doesn't matter, Rob. I know what it does. You fly a little bit and you slam into a wall.
What?
Fucker built an invisible wall.
Oh.
So I'm just like floating now? I can't go any further?
Nope. You could probably try going higher.
Whisper pulls out his pulls out the aqua blade and while he's still hidden.
Can we see him casting spells?
You cannot.
Oh fuck!
Is there any reason
This dude
why there
probably
would
rolled
be
like a
visible
37.
door on a mountain?
Not a door, a wall.
Y'all, there is some invisible wall right in front of me. I can't go any further.
Do you have Dispel Magic?
Let me double check. I always forget this part.
You know, I probably could have asked the home Gauss, hey, counterspell. Stuff that you can freaking cast spells on me.
You have to look at someone and see it. Anyway, I will dispel this.
Doesn't work.
What?
It's magic. I dispel it.
It says nothing can physically pass through this wall. It is immune to all damage and can't be dispelled by dispel magic.
Oh wow!
What if it's just a giant force cage?
Fuck off.
What if it's just a giant force cage?
Giant force cage. You will never leave me.
So hey, Darius, what's the deal with this invisible wall?
Invisible wall. To see the wall if it is invisible.
Because
Well,
he ran into it.
I'm running into it, and I can't see it. Is there any way around this area?
Get the lava flow. Take some additional time. The southern pass.
Wow, here we go. This okay.
Damn, this thing is huge as shit.
About 20 minutes later, we go through the southern pass and we find another wall.
Yeah, let's keep moving. Whisper's falling. He's just hit. I rolled 34 still, so I'm assuming there's no more magic messages coming my way.
How long would it take to cool down the lava flow using prestidigitation and spamming?
A total of maybe 5 to 6 hours.
No.
If the lava wasn't continuously flowing. If not, you'll never get it done with prestidigitation.
But what about Cone of Cold?
No one has
That
that.
might work.
There's still the big wall in front of after the lava.
I mean, guys, he's clearly like trying to stop us from getting to the top.
No shit, that's obvious at this point.
Well, what do we do about it is the question.
Well, there's got 2 guards, a giant, and whatever the hell he's got in that palanquin.
I mean, if there's another, I didn't hear what Rob said when I asked if there's another way around. What did he say?
He said it would take a long time to get there.
Longer than 5 hours?
Maybe not.
I'm so sick and tired of beating around the bush.
You're the ones that are beating around the bush. He's just playing y'all's game.
So where exactly is this wall in relation to the lava?
According to where old buddy has run into, it seems like let me see, 10. It's basically a wall made up of 10 by 10-foot panels.
Ten feet wide.
No, it's made up of 10-foot by 10-foot panels.
So it's 100. Okay, so it's like 100 feet tall. Jesus. Yeah, I can't jump that, boys.
I mean, I could get over, but you guys would be very much stuck.
If only anybody knew teleportation magic.
Yeah, we kind of pin on the barn for that, but you know.
I took prismatic spray instead.
He did
Plus
pull the party.
Stupid wall. All right, let's metagame right here. He's just gonna keep putting up roadblocks no matter where we go.
Clearly,
I don't think so. I'm pretty sure he's gonna railroad us into some kind of ambush. Is what he's trying to do.
So why are we just going along with this? We already know he's shifty. We already know he's actively fucking with us. Why the fuck?
I don't know about you all, but Henry. Yeah, I mean,
the sunbeam's coming. The sunbeam is coming.
I'm just not willing to start a fight. I'm only really willing to respond to one because
kind of Rave's job.
Like Rave,
I kind of just want to. I want to learn more about his intentions.
That's what I'm saying. And if nothing else,
we have a literal evil deity crawling his way out of a door as we speak.
Well, I mean, pick your poison. Do you want to die at the door or die here? I mean, we might as well.
I'd rather not die.
That's what I'm saying.
It's up to you guys. I'm stealth. I'm keeping him away from me.
Good. So as you have crested to this part of the mountain, you can literally feel magic waves pulsing out of this mountain.
Oi, man. That's a different accent. Sorry. Different character. So what's that magical pulsing that we're feeling throughout the mountain?
That might be the god.
I'm asking Darius or his crew.
Nobody really answers you, but Darius's various markings start to glow.
I am the Aqua Blade and have it extend. I'm just waiting.
You're now invisible with a big blue sword.
Won't unsheath it.
Congratulations, Mr. Frodo.
I'm telling you, it's Weathertop.
We've saved you some bacon, Mr. Frodo.
And I won't unsheath the blade yet, but I have my hand on it. I am
He
waiting.
was just like, I unsheathed the blade. The blade is not covered by the cloak. The blade is bright blue.
And we make it down the southern pass to find another wall.
Yeah, I want to ask him, like, what are we doing here? What are we doing? Like, what the fuck?
Let's get going. If Ray wants to attack, Ray's gonna attack. Let's be real.
We're getting fucked with here.
Do something or let's keep going, man.
You all keep bitching when I do this, so I'm not gonna do it this time.
In character about you doing it. Whisper's been bitching in character about you losing your crap. If Ray decides to lose it, I don't really care one way or the other.
Out of character, nobody cares if you attack him or not. Rob might care.
I mean, my number one policy is always, I'm not going to go, unless it's something obscene, like slaughtering innocents, and I'm not going to go against the party. No character I have is obligated enough to follow his own plans or is focused enough on his own plans to just entirely ditch the
Rob,
party.
I'm
So
gonna be
I'll
honest
join
with
in.
you. That's been like all of the bad guys' contingency plan.
Oh, good to
Just
know.
teleport out.
So
Is he fucking vamping out?
No, he's just giving me parameters of what spells he wants to use when things pop off.
So the TLDR is Henry's not really willing to start a fight, but he's gonna join right in if the party gets in trouble.
I'm just gonna start floating like above everyone because I don't want to walk near these big other people.
Yeah.
So should I scout ahead and find a better way, or do you know another way up?
Rob knows another way up. He's just.
I mean, this way is perfectly safe.
Significant longer.
Is the lava still flowing in front of us?
Yes, it is.
Like it's a constant stream, or no?
It is. It is coming out of a cave somewhere up the mountain.
Okay. Is it an illusion?
Put your hand in and find out.
That's what I was about to say. I was like, stick a finger in there, find out.
I have mountains as my favorite terrain. Can I make like some kind of survival check to determine whether or not this lava is real or something?
Let me just. You can feel the heat from the lava.
All right, can I do something with this ability that I have? Find the best path that he might not want us to know.
I mean, as a ranger, I would assume you'd be able to.
Yeah, you can make an investigation check to look for a path that's not blocked.
Yeah, you get crazy like double checks.
Survival?
Survival, a mixture of survival and investigation. So yeah, survival.
All right, if it's survival, then I get double my proficiency.
And advantage. I'll help you out on that.
Well, he gets advantage automatically because he's.
No, I only get double my proficiency on a natural.
I think Ignis is saying he's going to go along with you and help. I mean, Ignis kind of looks like
I'll take that advantage
volcano,
for the investigation because I'm getting a +10 to my survival roll.
Like Ignis kind of looks like if you just made volcano armor.
I'm just getting a 10. Never mind.
He is from a village.
25, 22 for survival, and now I'll roll the investigation with advantage.
I didn't think you needed to do that, but I think he just basically.
Wow. He said it was a combination. So yeah. 22
I think he was
23.
saying it's survival / investigation, so you can run.
You find a route that has been untouched by lava flows, and it's constantly rising, so no lava flows can be redirected over it.
Hey, how about we go this way?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, good job, Rafe.
Finally, using ranger abilities for advantage. To move the plot.
Bus boy looks up at you, Rob. Mm-hmm.
Wait, what's happening?
The big guy that's pulling the cart is wondering, does he go that way or not? He's waiting for a word from his master.
They wish to try to go up that route. It certainly may.
He starts moving in that direction, pulling the carts. The guards are flanking it. You can see they were sweating from standing so close to the lava.
And we're walking, and we're walking.
You're making better progress now that y'all found this path that elevates above all the lava. And the closer you get, the brighter the sigils on your companion gets.
Those two are going to be, out of character, those two are going to be so pissy if we kill a god while they're asleep.
Them.
That's why they shouldn't gotten drunk.
Kill a god. We're just gonna shove him back in a hole.
That's the equivalency of killing a god at this point. Unless anyone wants to take over his dominion.
Y'all come up to like a shrine or altar type deal. It's big, built into the side of this mountain.
Did you say altar?
Hey, we're here.
I thought you said altered. I was thinking we just went into Altered Beast. You know what? Where's our Altered Beast campaign at, actually? Where's that?
Why is Star Wars licensed to a shitty micro developer?
Okay.
And
oh, boys,
you
it's
can
about to
see
get real.
there's bones and everything around the outside of this big monolith that you physically seen before, and the hand is outstretched, and they're all scratching at the door slowly, but you can tell that this is not a good thing.
Fuck. That's even more terrifying in person.
Never thought I'd see this kind of thing when I signed up to hunt down some cultists in a tavern.
I never thought I'd see this ever. This is a little outside my realm of knowledge.
Yeah.
I should have seen this coming, considering I've been portal jumping so often. It's bound to bite me in the ass at some point.
For shrugs while invisible, because hidden. I mean, just goes shrugs. But he feels good. He feels better having done it.
Yeah, a few years back, I was just hunting down wolves and trigger-happy burglars, but now this is something new.
This is the big leagues, boys.
Just do or die.
Hey, you folk, what do you make of this shit right here?
So as you are looking at this wall of hands and stuff, there's literally one hand outstretched over a staff that is sitting there, and it is slowly starting to glow with the redness of this door.
The staff?
It's a staff, yes. There's a staff there.
It looks like an offering or maybe a key.
Does it look like the staff is opening the door?
No, it looks like the door is charging the staff.
Huh.
Does it look like Darius's staff in any way?
Darius just has a staff, man. The staff is a staff.
All right.
The staff is obviously magical, right?
It's obviously glowing.
Can I dispel the staff?
You can try.
Bitch, I might.
Bitch, I might.
I guess at this point we get out of the cart.
Weapons drawn.
Say my command word.
I was about to say, I'm just about to say the command word. Safety first. Get my animation.
Praise the sun.
Darius, you watch as one dude throws a shield forward and pulls out another shield. And then you watch as another dude kind of just like lightsabers a sunblade out of nowhere.
Well, when seeing my buddies get their weapons out, Henry's going to do the revolver ocelot maneuver, and he has them cross-holstered now. He reaches back and gets his guns.
Oh no, Grey Fox!
Throws them out.
Whisper stands right behind stands behind Darius. He has a little bit of room just in case he tries to back up. He can move out of the way.
Darius is sitting in the cart.
Well, fucking, he goes behind he stands on the cart above Darius. You happy?
You're standing in
There's
a
no
cart.
real place to hide when you
There's
standing
no
in a
real.
cart.
There's no real way to get behind Darius right now. The cart is full of items.
Kid, God. Hidden.
I'm gonna fly, so I'm gonna be in the air.
So, anyone got any real plan on this, or should we just start stabbing?
Well, I want to try to dispel the staff.
Give me a moment.
Ignis, you and me, let's cover him in case one of those hands try to grab him when he does that.
Alright.
Well, the rain.
Necro can cast spells.
What?
I mean, we don't know what Necro can do. He has not been like. I won't say he hasn't been helpful, but my God, he has been only been doing one thing this entire thing, and that's using Behemoth.
Is that something that Ignis can do?
Not me. Not even.
Oh, Vita. Nigga, I was lost as fuck right there.
When has he been able to do this? How has this not come up? I have made errors.
Who's that for?
So that will be for Ignis, for Rave, and
You can't see fucking Whisper.
fuck Whisper.
Yeah, I saw that coming. Ignis and his girlfriend do not like Whisper. I don't understand.
I have some other healing factors, and yet none of them is gonna go for Whisper.
Figure that.
Oh, it's 4th level too, so that's an extra 10.
All right, who was he casting it on again?
Jaws, Whisper, Jaws, Rave, and I guess himself.
So see, what's really messed up is he's only feeding. If I was to listen to that dude, he's only Necro. I mean, yeah, Ignis Necro right now is only feeding it. It's like no one is helping Whisper.
Alright, here's my question. Since it's 4th level, that means plus 15 hit points or plus 10?
When you cast this slot at 3rd level or higher, a target's health points is increased by an additional 5 for every spell slot above 2nd. So 5, 10, so 10, so
but if
15.
it gives you 5 at 10, and then if it gives you 5 at 2nd, then 10 at 3rd, it'd be 15 at 4th, right?
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure when it comes to numbers. Oh, and that's not concentration. That's nice.
For 8 hours, too.
Alright, Gauze, do your thing. We're right behind you.
Way behind you, Nuck.
All right, I'm gonna dispel this. Whew. And let's give it a. I don't want to dispel it really high level.
I would
not.
We don't know.
The high on this.
No, I'm gonna go through the hand con, and I'm gonna just do it at like 3rd level, normal dispel.
And sleight of hand for you, Robert.
Oh, you're gonna try to counter spell. I got a passive of 15. What?
Nothing happens.
Motherfucker.
Did any of us
Wouldn't you be
notice
able to-
that?
Yeah, I mean, why did he roll it to you, not to us? I mean, I understand him messaging you stuff, but we should be able to.
He rolled a 24.
Fuck. Yeah, we wouldn't have noticed it.
Told you should have cast it at high level, man. We got guys against us here going, nah, 3rd level's gonna be fine.
Yeah, but is counter? We don't know we've been counterspelled.
You do not know that you've been counterspelled.
Huh. I don't know why that is.
This does cause some reaction from the wall. The wall closes its fist around the staff, and you can no longer see it.
The wall?
This is how I know no one listens to Whisper. Whisper literally told Rave, hey, this dude is casting spells on me. And Rave's like, just ignore it. Don't worry about it.
You did not tell me any. I thought you.
What do you need? That's literally what I said. I'm when he's casting us. He's in my head. He's casting spells. He's like, just ignore it.
All right, new plan. Ignis, you and me cut at the fingers. Gauze, the minute it's free, blast it with your highest shit.
The wall or the staff?
Staff, because if it's protecting it, it must be important.
All right, I got you. Hey, don't you guys want to help us destroy this weird evil thing?
Yeah, big guy could help us.
What makes you think it is evil?
Because we were literally told by gods of good divinity. How's that?
Yeah, one of us technically talks to
crazy
God.
You sound, right?
There's freaking 10 hands coming out of a hole in the wall. Crazy went back a while ago.
He never existed.
Heard that this thing is of evil. You might be the ones who are evil.
Look, man, we've been visited. Like, we've seen some shit.
I am not explaining this.
I look at them like they're a little bit touched.
Because we are.
Especially Whisper. Whisper is the most touched.
Talks to gods. All right, there is
whatever pays the bills. All right, at this point, I'm in it for the group.
Fuck it, Ignis. Let's go.
I'm just gonna try to convince. I'm gonna try to convince him. I'll just be like, look, man, you might have your reasons about why you want to be here, but this is the real reason. We've been sent by gods to do this bidding for the benefit of the world, for all of Tal'dorie and all the other realms. This is some bad shit, and it'd be awesome if you could help. Really appreciate it.
Also,
what do you say?
Also, why don't you call him out on the shit that he's from a different plane of existence? How is this confusing to him?
You know me, man. I used to do some bad shit in the day, but you know me, and I'm here doing the good thing. So that must say a big deal about how important this is. What would the council want?
If only I had God slaying arrows.
Be careful about asking what the council would want. They are easily swayed by those who can speak well. Always by money. Exactly.
And by money.
Says the guy who's in a different plane of existence. Wait,
he clearly knew what Goss was talking about when he said the council, though.
Is this just for you to get more power?
More power?
He said more.
Moss power.
If Moss.
Henry's just kind of gently and oddly twirling one of his guns to the side while he listens to this conversation, because obviously talking is not his forte. So he's watching the Clash of the Titans right now.
I mean, I'm just trying to convince him. Is there any way I can or even deceive him that what we're doing is right and what he's doing is wrong?
I doubt it. Yeah, right now Whisper's just kind of looking at the door.
You're going to convince the megalomaniac that he is wrong.
Yeah.
Good luck with that.
I got some high charisma, bro. I'm down.
Make it a roll. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Make it a roll.
That's not
so do I get to persuade him that
what he's doing is wrong? Yeah, you could.
Yeah, why not? Let's just
persuasion versus persuasion. Oh my god. Whose persuasion is higher?
If he rolls another good sleight of hand, you wouldn't know if he was casting a suggestion on you or not. So
yeah, Whisper is watching this dude like a hawk. Except not in the night, just in the shadows. So he's not a hawk. It's more of a...
Yeah, good job.
Ooh, wow.
Cassius Valerian. Wow,
You
that's
may be right. I am wrong.
So it makes sense from their point of view why you were wrong, but your point of view is still your point of view.
That is a very persuasive argument.
But no.
And meditate.
But
Oh,
He's invited you back to his castle to talk and think about this more.
Fuck no! We're dealing with this now!
And I say, fuck this. And I go, Ignis, go!
And me and Ignis charge at the hand.
Chop that fucking hand off.
Ignis, go. And he just
Henry
makes me.
quits twirling his guns and takes his thumb and cocks the hammers.
I love that. Just Ignis, go. And now I just imagine Ignis running in. Ignis! Like a freaking Pokemon.
Oh, shit.
That's what Force Cage is. He keeps them in there.
Wow, 2-1.
Just Ignis.
Congratulations. Everybody that swung at the hand, make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, fuck.
So we're having you take pot shots at a deity.
Oh, nice, dude.
Oh!
Wait, you have luck, right?
Yes, I have luck,
It
thank
doesn't-
God.
That, my
What
friend.
I have luck.
Bar inspiration right now.
That's better. It's probably not
Would
enough
that
to
be?
save my
But
ass.
Wouldn't that be 18 because it's a wisdom or like
no,
I
that's
thought?
only that's natural survivor you're thinking of. It doesn't count on this. My Iron Mind
Rangers
gave me
can't-
my proficiency in this.
Just had like
Okay.
an advantage on wisdom saves or something.
Nope.
Wait, Rangers suck.
Yeah, they don't get
They do.
They don't get a lot of benefits.
Ooh.
They're literally worse than fighters at this point.
Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ignis,
Did-
when you smack the hand, you literally watch your Kanabo disappear.
Oh, no.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, that kind of does make sense. You're using Devil's Weapon.
Rave, when you go up, what did you use?
I use the Sunblade, my only weapon.
Oh, as the sun's blade hits it, you watch as the sun just dies out and all is left is black.
So what? Do I have a black sword now? What?
You have a black sword now that is radiating necrotic
Wow,
damage, and it's
you just
damaging you
converted.
every 5 minutes with 10 necrotic damage.
Well, there goes our
Fuck, can I
vampire.
deactivate my sword?
You can.
I deactivate my sword.
Be gone.
Okay.
Did he just
Congratulations.
change his sword?
You just turned yourself into a Sith.
That thing just changed his
No.
sword.
Vita finds purchase on the rock of the, what did she use, a spear, and her
Yeah.
spear kind of just like jams itself in between the two fingers, and all of a sudden it thumps and it flicks her and thumps her out of the way.
Well, at the
You
start
have
of that,
officially done 2 damage to this statue.
Henry, at the start of that, Henry looks down at the Changebreaker's dream, and he goes, "Well, I guess I shouldn't fire you off at that, huh, buddy?"
I don't even know what that is, and it just turned something's nature. I'm good. I'm very good right now.
Yeah, me and you both.
Yeah, Whisper will now be like talking to Muhammad. If you have any fucking insight, now would be the goddamn time.
I can't even see you guys right now. Where
Right.
are you?
We're kind of fighting Orcus. Help me.
Orcus is dead.
Yeah, well, not.
Tell that to the mess of hands crawling out of
Yeah,
the abyss.
well, I see a bunch of crawling hands trying to come out of a door, and it's messing with people's weapons. Is kind of screwing up our weapons. So, help. But you might know who it might be. The only thing I'm going off is Crawling King or Orcus.
Roll me a D100.
Divine intervention. Divine intervention.
This is not going to help. Higher than all balls tits.
Well, she's gonna be like, "All right, you know
I
what?
think
I'll
it
help
has
you
to
out
be
here."
under your level, but that's for clerics.
Bahamut's gonna be like, "You know what? I'll help you out here, but in exchange, you have to convert half your levels to cleric level."
That is a 4.
That is a 4. Nah, you got this. I believe in you.
I thought divine intervention had to be low.
You
A low roll.
This
For
isn't
clerics.
divine. This isn't the divine intervention spell.
You're
Persuasion.
persuading a god. So no,
got
high
more.
would have been
Yeah,
better.
like I would love to know when I would love to know what I'm rolling before I roll it, so I know whether or not I'm doing good or bad. Jesus.
You're rolling to see if you can convince him, and a 50% would have him help you.
Information I could have used when before I rolled that, but all right, whatever.
Congratulations,
It's gonna help you with the roll.
It lets me know what I'm rolling for. Because I thought it was just like the last time I tried to get help from a guy, and it was like I rolled high. You're like, no, it doesn't do anything. And then I rolled low this time. I'm like, okay, cool. You're like, no, that doesn't work.
Wait, so the hand turns weapons that damage it into nothingness, right?
And apparently, the save
Turned
is
my radiant damage
unnecessarily
into
high.
necrotic and took his pice.
What if I?
What the hand does that you can perceive is if you don't beat the saving throw, which is an 18, it will take your weapon and change it to necrotic damage. Because
So how did Ignis lose his weapon?
Because they matched the thing has a secondary effect that the weapon will disappear for a round and then come back.
Yeah.
If you beat it completely, it takes the full brunt of the force, but it is also resistant to radiance and stabbing damage.
So what is it to beat it?
It's a 19 to beat it. It's an 18 to match it.
So how did Ignis lose his weapon?
I said to match it. I told.
So it has resistance to the point where it doesn't take any physics.
I want to cast heat metal on the staff.
Rock. The staff isn't made out of metal.
Oh, okay. That's what I was asking. Okay,
I would like to cast heat wood.
Ooh, sounds naughty.
So is my sword now permanently necrotic?
No, it wears off as soon as you turn it back on.
That's gonna be annoying.
Wait, what's
So
it?
you have to roll a 19 to hit this thing.
Shit.
Wisdom save. Which Vita is going. Wisper's going. Whispers. I'm not Whisper. Vita's going ham on this thing right now.
Whisper's not swinging at that thing because Whisper's wisdom is like a plus. Save is a +1.
So here's my question. Because Henry's guns shoot bullets. Would that affect the bullets or the gun?
It affects the bullets.
Hey.
Wait, I'm curious. What's to happen if I use my claws in this?
Oh, do not touch this thing with your bare hands. That's a bad idea.
That's why I was checking to see if she attacked it with her fist. And I was just about to say, I need a Constitution save. All right, Rob. You see them attacking your precious stone statue.
Also watching them being very disturbed with the results.
Yeah, of course, he already knew the 3 outcomes of the 4 outcomes of what happens when you touch the stone of this monolith, and he was just watching.
Yeah.
So this even affects this effect happens on ranged weapons too.
We don't.
He said
I
it
mean, I
affected
don't
the
know.
bullets. And the
It
arrows.
affects the ammunition.
Okay, so he would still have to make a wisdom save, even though he's like nowhere near it. That's interesting. Does that thing have a
Fuck
rank?
him up nearly as bad.
Yeah, at this point,
I
Henry.
mean, if you fail it, at least your arrow's not within range to cause you necrotic damage.
Yeah, that's true. But he's kind of worried about his gun now. Because he has a sentient weapon in one hand and Groot in the other, so he doesn't really want to.
At the same point, from what he just said, it fixed ammunition, so it wouldn't hurt your gun.
Oh, yeah, but would Henry know that? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
I'm gonna back up and shoot it with
Because
Condemner.
he asked
his one of your stupid, which one of your weaker revolvers.
Okay, you hit it, so give me a wisdom saving throw.
Fighting a freaking god.
The arrow turns black.
It's a bolt.
And is radiating a 5-foot radius of necrotic damage. For 2 necrotic damage. If you go pick that bolt up, you take it.
I'm gonna viciously mock it. I'm gonna say, you stupid fucking hand, you piece of shit. You can't touch us. You're just nothing but a tiny hand. What are you, compensating for something?
He's mocking a god. That's a new one.
It's a DC 20 though.
It has no way to save. So it takes both those damages.
And no effect on us.
No, it didn't cause you to make a wisdom save, but you notice the hands start writhing, and 2 of them disappear back into the door.
Oh man, this thing does not like psychic damage.
Okay, I'm gonna spam vicious mockery. I'm just gonna unleash a slew of insults at this stupid fucking hand.
Fuck. I don't have any ranged spells. Fuck.
All right.
I have just the video. This is pretty much how I imagine Goss's.
You stupid motherfucking piece of shit, bitch ass, stupid hand with 20,000 fingers.
I just imagine Urus from freaking Red Quest just yelling at this thing. All right, listen here, you.
Okay. Everybody that's doing physical attacks.
None of us.
Not anymore.
Yeah,
I'm saying
that this is working. We're backing the fuck off and
yelling
waiting for the
at
staff
this
to be
poor
visible.
hand.
This is our poke and see
Bad
what
for
with a stick and see what it does.
Does anyone have a passive of 18?
I have a 17.
Shit.
I would have a passive of 20,
All of a sudden,
but I don't have
all the effects that you were having seem to not be taking effect anymore.
Oh man, this thing adapts pretty quickly.
Oh, this thing's incredible. How the fuck does it just do that?
Unless somebody county spelling us again.
I'm gonna roll perception because I'm 5 seconds.
It wouldn't be counterspell though, because I could just.
You can counterspell vicious mockery.
Maybe he put up some kind
Wait,
of.
Yeah, but I could just cast it again because it's a cantrip. I could do it a billion times. You'd have to use
Since
all.
I wasn't attacking or doing anything, can I roll perception as well?
Yeah, go ahead.
I
Wait,
imagine
just
he's putting
watching
up
it.
some kind of anti-magic field.
Bitch!
Can we make sure it's not silence? Can we still produce noise?
Yeah, you can hear him shouting at this wall.
But around us though?
You literally hear him shouting, and you can hear your armor move while you're moving.
I have no idea what spell he cast to fuck me up like that. Which I have no effect.
This guy's good, yeah.
He's good. He's very good. A pain in my ass, but very, very good.
I mean, we could just kill this guy, but like, I mean, he's just like a, you know, I don't really want to kill him.
He's kind of in that TN position.
Can I make an insight check on the guards and everyone watching us?
Go ahead, make an insight check. What are your insight on?
But yeah,
Insight
it's more like just
reactions.
what are they doing? What are they doing?
The chick in the heavy armor is just leaning against the cart. They obviously know what this is, and they obviously know what their master's doing, so they're not really concerned.
So they're not surprised at all that this isn't working anymore.
No, they're also just eating food. The big guy is kind of over there playing in the dirt.
Okay. Whisper. Can I see where he is? Is he still visible?
I'm still hidden. Since he stood by me, I'm like, I know a way to get out of this message thing. I think message had to be see me. I think I don't remember. I just know like Whisper just immediately like after that scrap happened, started hiding.
Okay. I yell out to Whisper for him to keep an eye on anything. I'm gonna try something stupid.
Oh wait,
I'm gonna send a message to Rave while I'm flying 60 feet in the air. I'm gonna whisper to him, "You want things to kick off soon with these guys that are impeding our progress here?"
That's the plan.
You may respond to this message.
That's the plan. And
Clear.
cast fear on the guy behind on that fucker. Oh wait, no, that's a 30-foot radius. Fuck. How big is this area?
It's a big throne room type deal.
So can I I'm trying to get the fucker in
pulled in, and he's probably like just out of range. But if you shift over, you'll probably get him. But y'all have been standing here fighting this one thing and not really dealing with the guys over here.
Yeah, I'm casting fear on the fucker in the speaker. Sorry
Darius.
about your name because I can't fucking remember to save my life.
Oh yeah,
Darius?
I have a quick
Darius,
unrelated
yeah.
question. Is the sentient weapon the revolver with the blade on it, or is it the rifle?
The sentient weapon is the revolver with the blade on it.
All right, I thought so. I'll fix
All
that.
right, so he's got to make a wisdom saving throw. And of 13.
Wow.
Darius
Becomes,
needs to make
I'm a ranger that didn't put anything into my spellcasting stat. Okay, I have a 0.
Your spellcasting stat was wisdom.
Yes, my wisdom is 0.
He made a 19.
Shit.
Look at him,
Yes.
sir. I would really ask that you do not cast spells on me.
I would ask that you stop impeding.
Wait,
my
it
progress.
affects all the other people too.
Yeah, it affects everyone with a 30-foot radius. So all of them would technically.
The fat white guy is just out of range.
Okay, the 2 guards roll then.
Unless one of them is immune.
Fuck! That's a natural 20.
I like that
These
name.
guys have high wisdom. Holy hell!
This one does it.
Not
Wow.
a
Just
wisdom
rolled
save.
really well.
It's not a wisdom save.
He doesn't have a save.
Oh, it's just the demonic champion of Orcus. That's all.
even worse. No, even worse. Cambion, which I'm pretty sure is like half succubus. So yeah,
Oh, lovely.
it is. I wonder which one that is.
I wonder if they're working for him or he's got tricked into working for them.
Yeah, it turns out all you need to do is just walk over and pick up the staff.
We can't now, right? It's being blocked.
It's being held by the hand. The hand completely engulfed the staff.
Give us the staff. It's the only way.
Intimidation.
Yeah, I'm intimidating them now.
Okay.
26.
Let's see.
Nope. Even an advantage, nope. Nope. Nope.
One more.
They want the staff, and they are trying to intimidate you into giving it to them.
Me to give it to you. It's being grabbed by that hand.
Well, he's
Control
gotta-
it.
All right, let's just cut
So
the freaking bullshit.
they all look at you like, there's nothing we can do about it. The hand has it.
All right, enough with the fucking bullshit. I just start walking right over to this fucker.
Oh, I was gonna do a big spell.
You can
but-
do something. I'm like 30 feet away. It's gonna take me a few.
Yeah, because if I'm gonna do the big daddy spray, you're gonna have to get out of the way.
Oh, okay.
It's a 60-foot cone.
Don't worry, I'm resistant to like 3 types of damage.
I mean, do we really want to tackle these people, or should we just keep attacking this hand in awkward?
I was gonna say
he keeps doing something that's negating us. So yeah, we have to deal with them.
We could. I was just gonna say try and use intimidation to get them to say, well, and maybe you can't give us the staff, but help us now. Take down this door. Get the hand off of it. It is now your prerogative to get the staff, so you can give it to us.
You know why we're here. You know what that thing is. And for some reason, you seem very interested in us not dealing with it. So let's just cut to the chase.
Yeah, you help us get that hand out of here, out of this world, or we will destroy you. How about that? How about damn apples, motherfucker?
Should we roll with advantage?
You ready for this? We all lose, and right when we're about to die out of nowhere, Captain Turget just throws a ship in through the door from the inside out.
They're trying to intimidate you into helping them.
Oh, it would seem.
Nat 1!
Still
boss,
makes it.
We should help them, right, boss?
You can help them?
Still fails.
21.
Or matches, depending on if it's managed.
The chick doesn't look interested at all. She's just tired of people yelling.
I mean, does she get advantage on what's it called?
Wisdom?
Yeah, wisdom saving throws?
Everybody within the radius of the big white guy gets an advantage on saving throws.
Oh,
Fuck, really? Another Nat 1.
11 advantage.
Fuck, okay. Great, advantage. Fuck, so none of
Then
these
again-
nats hit.
Then again, technically, am I within range of him?
You still fell.
At best, I might, because I had to be in 30 feet for fear to work.
So, Darius, what do you choose to do? They're afraid of them, but they're not. They're more afraid of you.
In the hell? And you were afraid of them from the looks of it. Oh, it's right now.
How tedious. This is the way you wish to go. Bye. I'm gone.
Well,
What?
He's just leaving.
How can you do that when you fail?
The whole carriage and the three guys disappear in a warp.
They just fucked off?
Mm-hmm.
Scared of him though. That makes no sense. He was telling him, "Help me or die."
Try shit talking the hand again.
I'm gonna try to shit talk the hand again.
Still nothing.
Fuck. I thought that would work.
Wait. How about now?
How about now? No. Everything seems to stop just short of the hand.
Just short of the hand.
He put a wall up.
I go up and I try to reach to where I'm seeing it stop.
You put your hand on a wall.
Son of a bitch! Asshole! Wait, since I've rammed into a freaking force cage before, is this force cage?
This is not force cage.
It's a wall. It's a special wall.
Can I go around it and throw a pebble at the hand to see if it hits?
Nope.
So there's just
completely
a cube
fills
surrounding it.
It completely fills the space in between you and the wall.
Bitch and a half. Does anyone know what this could be?
Would I know what this is?
You can do an arcane check to see if you can if you've heard of this phenomenon before.
I don't have advantage, but that would have been awesome.
A 14 and a 10.
Vita, you vaguely recall that there's a spell that wizards can cast invisible walls.
Do we know how to get rid of it with that? Or how long it lasts?
I don't recall.
I don't think it lasts that long, to be honest. I think we just wait.
Can't be dispelled either.
Well, if
Also,
it's like
I'm gonna check to make sure they're really gone and not invisible. Can I do that?
You walk over. Yeah, you walk over there, and nobody's there.
I thoroughly check the area.
Nobody's there.
All right, can I fly up over so that I'm like in a very sharp, direct angle so that I can hit it?
Also, technically, there are multiple hands. We don't just have to target the one.
Sorry, I did not mean to do that. Does it affect it now?
The wall is still in between you and the thing. You can't fly up high enough to get over it.
Oh, that sucks.
How far away from away from the castle are we?
Pretty far. Up the
You're
mountain.
you're good. You're good. Halfway up the mountain.
How is that guy so stealthy?
I don't know, but I don't like it.
So, do y'all want to call it here?
I mean, can we just wait an hour and then try it again and see what happens?
I mean, you could.
I think
At this point, the next thing is to go back to the castle and start killing.
I mean, I'm gonna wait an hour and then try vicious mockery again.
Okay.
Does it work in an hour?
They rate there an entire hour.
Assistant.
No, prismatic wall has a visual cue, and you can tell that it's there. It's not invisible.
Yeah.
An hour.
Is it gone?
I don't know. Do you attack the hand?
Put up
Hell yeah.
mockery.
So as soon as you attack it, it shrivels, and then all of a sudden there's no more effect.
What do you mean by that? You mean it just stops shriveling, or you mean there's no effect?
I mean, like one of the hands go into the wall again, and if he does it again, nothing happens.
Wait a minute. Doss, can't you Misty Step or something?
No, I can Dimension Door though.
I was trying see if you can teleport around it. Obviously, that's dangerous. No, I thought he said that the hand shriveled and then nothing happened.
He hit a hand. The hand went back in the door, and then it stopped working somehow.
Oh.
So wait, how many hands are left?
I misunderstood that as he hit the hand, and then on his next thing, it hit a wall again.
There's at least 20 hands still on this door.
Okay, I'm gonna mock each one individually. You're too small. You're too long. You're too gray. You're too light gray. Like just.
Nothing's happening.
I don't understand.
I wasn't blame on each one.
Force will last 10 minutes.
Wait an hour.
Yeah, we waited an hour already. I take a shot with freaking.
Yeah, that's what I was about to do too.
At one of the hands.
It stops short at where the wall was before.
So he's still here then.
Find him.
Freaking said I
Find the
searched
bastard.
the entire area, as in the freaking shrine, not the spot where he was. That's what I meant.
Well, he's got to be within 120 feet.
We'll run. Everyone, search this place. Actually, I'm gonna cast Fairy Fire. Like,
oh yeah, just cast Fairy Fire. That'll solve this problem really fast. Actually, we should have done that first.
Like in an area that's like within running distance from the original spot that we're not in.
Does Whisper see him?
You recognize the spell he used to get out of there. It's Dimension Door. So he can be anywhere within 300 feet.
And I also have a sharpshooter, so I'd be able to see him. If I can shoot from like 1,000 feet away, I can probably see him from 500 feet away.
Do I have a better idea what this thing is?
Wall of force. You know that you have to be within 120 feet of the wall that you cast.
Yeah, so if he's in the 120 feet, I rolled a perception 17. Do I see him?
Darius, are you actively trying to hide from them?
I'm not in sight of them. Once I cast, I can easily just.
It's concentration.
I don't need to be
10
within
minutes.
120 feet once I've cast the spell.
And if I'm and I can
That's the
see,
spell.
if I can shoot a bow.
Cast the spell and I just move out of sight.
No,
How does that work?
I might just make this easier for all of us. I'm gonna use my pearl power to get my 3rd level spell slot and just summon a pack of wolves to hunt down your scent, because you can't hide that if you're invisible.
Also, I'm trying to figure out, because the thing is, if I can, sharpshooter allows you to shoot like your bow's distance, up to your bow's distance without disadvantage. Wouldn't I be able to see that far? Wouldn't I be able to see 120 feet to see up a wall?
Yeah, but if he's behind something, you can't see him. It doesn't say he needs to. It doesn't say he needs physical sight to recast the wall. He just needs to be within 120 feet.
I'm summoning a pack of 8 wolves.
Okay. Roll an investigation check with advantage.
With 8 times the advantage. No, I'm kidding.
That's shit. What the hell?
Jesus.
Oh, wait a minute. Should I go off the wolf stats or my stats?
It's the wolf stats.
Okay, I used my stats. Sorry. Okay, so the wolf is...
One person with spells, and I doubt he has it.
Investigation is int, so wolf has a -4. How does a wolf have a -4 to...
Just to something that would essentially equate to survival.
Well, it's
Tracking someone down. Tracking someone down would be a survival check.
Yeah, investigation. Yeah. It's because I think 4 int is when something's considered sentient, so animals tend to have like 4 or 5 or whatever.
Tend to have 1 or 2.
Or yeah, 1 or 2. I meant 4 is like 4 is the int. That's where you can use what's it called, awaken, right?
It says they have advantage on wisdom perception checks. They rely on hearing or smell.
Make a perception check and see if they can perceive where he's at.
Alright, so that's...
Oh, who has good vision right now?
Apparently not me with his...
Fucking bitch all!
No, seriously, who has good vision right now?
What do you mean by vision?
Person who would probably have decent vision would be Gauss if he were to go up, because he has the boots of flying.
I have true seeing.
Oh, yeah, that'll do.
Why aren't you looking?
Why didn't you tell us that before we...
Also, it's still kind of useless at this point.
If they're here, they're here.
I mean, he still would technically know that they're there, wouldn't he?
True sight lets you see through all
magic
like
bullshit.
Yeah, but if they're not using magic, if they're just hiding behind something, true sight's just a wasted spell.
Whisper's kind of out of this. Like it's a stat that it's the 2 stats Whispers has nothing in, for real. I'm gonna see if I can roll investigation, see where within 120 feet the most the better hiding places would be, but intelligence as wisdom.
Can I do a survival check to see how far they could have gone with that cart? Because I assume that cart has
They
limited
dimensioned
hiding
it.
options.
Well, that's true.
They dimension doored, but you can see how far you can tell he was going really, really slow, but you feel like he was told to go that slow. You have no idea how fast the big guy can
No,
move.
I meant because it's a physically big item to hide with.
If you can find it, like he's doing the same thing Whisper was trying to do, trying to find hiding spots.
Trying to
that
find
could
hiding
fit.
spots. You can roll a perception check to see if.
Oh, if that's the case,
Why would this be perception? All right.
Because you're trying to use your
Whisper.
battle experience to see how fast or how good somebody can hide.
God, balls.
You could probably get within.
Whisper rolled a 19
feet without them noticing.
Who, me?
No, I'm talking to somebody else. You
19.
You see a bunch. You see at least 4 or 5 good hiding spots that could hide the cart.
Well, Whisper's gonna go. Since no one can really, since no one sees Whisper, Whisper's going to go look at it.
Hold on, I'm gonna inspire Whisper before he leaves.
You can't see Whisper. Whisper's been hidden this whole time.
It doesn't matter. You just have to hear me. No, but I wouldn't know what you're doing, so that doesn't count.
You can do it.
Yeah,
you
Whisper
can
just
do it. Mm-hmm.
Whatever you're doing.
Okay, roll a d6. Rob, you can whisper roll me a d6 as well.
I doubt both of us rolled a 1.
If Ray could roll 3 20s.
Wait, I thought you said there were only 4 hiding spots.
I could have swore I said 5 or 6.
You said 4 or 5.
Oh, roll a d5 then. In order to whisper roll, you put
With
roll RW, I believe, or WR.
I think never mind. /GM roll is only if you're the GM. Yeah.
Well, you can toggle whisper rolls to the DM.
Yeah.
In the setting.
Yeah. I always do that whenever I DM. I always do that with my NPCs. I toggle whisper that way. I don't have to. If somebody's stealthing or something, then I don't have to manually type the whisper command.
Hold up, I'll just load up another window and it'll tell me. It's /GR. Okay, whisper. You come around the corner and see nothing.
We're going to the next spot.
Hold
Whisper
up.
do this as long as he needs to.
I might as well start searching too.
Let it be known that my wolves are patrolling the area.
And I'm gonna do an aerial scan, fly around and look and see if I can see anything.
Yeah, Henry's basically in a guard tower position right now. He just got his guns at the ready, watching the area. We just went full on military perimeter with this.
breaking out Guantanamo here.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the problem. If he's not going to leave, we can just do this
What
forever.
What are you doing with this spell?
Oh.
The problem is though, since Henry's is trying to
once it's cast, I can basically get anyone within range.
Oh boy. Problem is though, since Henry's kind of in a guard position right now, if they send in these sneaky snakes and they're gonna kill me first. Hitman boys, if you see somebody come
what
up,
are you doing with it at this moment?
Race is Darius.
I mean, Henry is in range.
Okay,
Henry and the wolves are in range.
Ask you one question,
like I said,
Rave.
guys. How do you feel about a dwarf druid?
Rave.
Yeah.
Yeah, start searching.
Can I ask you a really simple question?
Sure.
Henry, make me a charisma saving throw.
Hold on. He was asking me something.
Dude.
What?
I mean,
Haven't you been using primeval awareness?
I have a -3 in charisma saves, so.
God fucking damn it.
You know what? I'm gonna re-roll that with 1 point of an indomitable. See if I get lucky.
I completely forgot that was a thing I could do.
Nope.
Okay.
Henry against us.
He's gonna make me action surge. He's gonna make me action surge and aim at myself. I could kill myself in 1 turn. I'm pretty sure if I roll high enough.
So I was just informed of my dumbass doing something stupid.
Yeah, we can't retcon, but you can go ahead and find him now.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Okay, Henry, you blank out.
Whoa, do I like drop too?
No, you just blank out.
Oh
right.
shit!
Please find him now so you can drop his concentration. That I did not let.
I think he did that thing where he drops your own legendary thing. Never mind.
No, he probably just plane shifted him.
Wait, when you say blank out, you mean I literally disappear? What? Yeah.
Literally, you're the whole world goes black. You can't hear, see, or interact with anything.
That's what I thought. Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna dump a first level spell and cast Primeval Awareness.
What does that do?
That allows him to see Fey, Fiend, whatever.
So I'm gonna pick the enemy I know he has, a Fiend. So if he's within a 1 mile radius, I know he's here, and I have an idea. I have a sense of where he is. I don't have an exact location or number.
Light though, it's like a freaking flashing light, where like it becomes like a light that you can see where they are.
Well, let me read the whole thing. You can use your action and expend 1 ranger spell slot to focus your awareness on the region around you. For 1 minute per level of the spell slot you expend, you sense whether your following types of creatures are present within 1 mile of you, or up to 6 miles if you are in a favorite terrain, which I'm in my favorite terrain, so that's 6 miles. Aberrations, celestials, dragons, elementals, fae, or fiends. I picked fiends because I know he has a tiefling.
I don't even think you have to pick it, right?
Whether...
Doesn't it just tell you?
You can sense whether the... yeah, it just says that this feature does not reveal creatures' location or number, but I can sense them. So it's like an arrow pointing in a direction.
Yeah.
Is what I'm getting.
You do the Aragorn.
All right, I'm rolling a 1d4 because I feel like enough time has passed for me to try to find another hiding spot.
Oh no.
What is happening?
I think they're trying
His
to
ability is not working.
Oh, lovely.
So
Also, I don't think you can counterspell this.
So basically,
I think he's rolling some damage on something.
Basically, Rave did the Aragorn thing. If he puts his ear to the rock,
who's this targeting, by the way?
Technically, this is targeting
Caster.
Oh boy.
So all of a sudden you watch as Henry casts magic missiles on
what? He's puppeting me.
Henry can't cast magic missile, can he?
He's puppeting me, boys.
Missile?
I think he has something. I think he's using something where he can cast through me, like he's puppeting me like a familiar or something. He's doing that psycho man thing.
It just hit what is your name? Gosh with magic missile.
No, he didn't. I use my Aeon Stone. I suck in that bitch.
So what level spell was that?
First.
Magic missile is a first level spell.
So he still has like what?
I have 41 points of spell slots to suck in. So bring it on.
What the hell have you been doing this whole time?
It has to target me.
Oh, that's right.
Which direction is these fuckers?
So he needs to telling him to roll a 1d4 because I feel like enough time has passed for me to to go look at another hiding spot.
They're over at the back of the cave, which has 2 hiding spots where they can hide.
I'm sending all my wolves there.
Do we have a map we can actually work on? It's very hard to understand.
I feel like did he roll 1d3? I mean 1d4. I mean,
I'm splitting my wolves. I'm sending 4 to one and 4 to the other.
I'm flying towards one of them. I'm just hovering over where the wolves are and
I'm following the wolves because I guess I'm following the wolves then.
Hey,
cool.
You're gonna come back and see that I've cast Fireball on myself. Good thing I have that dragon arm.
Okay.
See, it's all coming full circle.
This is the wall. And you guys are here.
Also, I have 8 wolves, so feel free to drop those in at any time.
How about rocks fall and the party dies? What kind of wolf? Dire wolf, giant wolf, spider, werewolf,
I summoned 8,
wolf.
so they're the 1/4 basic wolf. Yeah, I use the lowest challenge rating, but the most of them to spawn.
How long is this going to go on? I really need to get to Sac soon.
We probably could call it here because we're probably gonna end up fighting after this.
Yeah, I just want to establish that we fucking finally found them, and then we could leave.
I'm sooner, but Rave was being an idiot.
That's what I said an hour ago. Y'all want to call it here, but no, everybody wanted to keep going. So I was like, fine, all right.
20 minutes ago, shut up.
Yeah, and now we can pick off next week in the start of a fight rather than looking for them for a half hour.
So, Rob, they are narrowing down on your position.
Okay.
Because he is literally using all of his spells to keep us from getting this thing.
Watch him just have 100 pearls of power.
I
He's a
mean,
bandolier of pearls of power.
that would be awesome, but pearls of power have to be attuned.
You can only have 3
or 5
or 5.
Well, right
Oh,
now
you can't attune to the same thing twice.
Oh, you can't? Awesome.
If I had an hour between the two, then I could attune, use one, attune to another, use it again. 5 of them attuned at once.
Yeah, because you only have one head slot.
People would just basically stack.
Boost. I'd have so many hasting boots.
Yeah.
I get 6 attacks without extra attack.
So as one of your wolves round the corner over here, shit, where should
Closely
I?
behind that wolf.
As it rounds this corner, it comes flying right back out.
Well,
And you hear "bad doggy."
I assume he's dead because I don't have much health.
I'll humor you. I'll roll for it.
Rounds the corner.
Maul.
Yeah, that hits.
Ooh.
What? 17.
Yeah, that one wolf's dead. Poof.
That regular attack.
Missed. It was back around the corner.
Plus 10. That's insane. 6d6 plus 10.
As soon as because Goss is flying 60 feet in the air, as soon as Goss sees that wolf gets like rocked, he's gonna cast Fairy Fire like right there, like right where the origin source is.
And I'm assuming that Henry's still just like
Henry's still blanked.
right. Okay.
Wait, did I get my Kanabu back? Or
Yeah,
still
he's back
gone?
after a minute.
You've been had that thing.
Yeah, it appeared on the floor right next to you. And he was just like,
It's good to
So
have
that
you.
whole room is covered in dust. So, does that mean your person automatically fails their
cloaks them in
saving throw?
dust. They're like images behind a
Yeah,
shadow.
probably.
Rob is the Cabanion. That sounds like a very delicious snack.
What the hell are you talking about?
Cambion. He's talking about the Cambion.
The Coheed and Cambria?
That
Yeah.
fails.
Welcome home, boys.
Fail.
I just realized this is exactly like
your
that part from
DC?
Metal-
He's got the hand tone of clarity.
Plus his DC is like ungodly high.
Hold
And
on.
DC
Is that
is
advantage?
20.
Is that the added advantage or no?
No, the Imperial doesn't give himself advantage.
So they all fail.
I just realized though it's exactly the thing from Metal Gear Solid 4 where Psycho Mantis as or whatever her name is in 4 as
Screaming
Meryl,
Mantis.
and she has Meryl, and he's like puppeting Meryl, and she has her Desert Eagle. That's what it's gonna turn into.
So is he not next to them? Because if he's not making his dexterity saving throw?
He automatically fails it.
They're
Interesting.
all coded so we can all basically see them now.
Yep.
Darius automatically fails? Holy crap.
Put them up. Put them up. Where they at? Where they at?
Light them up, light
And
'em up.
that's where we will end this.
Good, thank God.
Thank God.
They light up, Whisper rounds the corner, still hidden, and just goes, found you.
I love you.
Fireball. Fireball.
Fireball.
No, I'm just waiting for him to just mop you right now because he's got this one thing that's he's been hiding this whole time.
Yeah, we made him
I actually used up a lot of my spells just to deal with all that shit.